What is going on, my peeps? How is everybody doing today? Jeremy, happy Sunday to you too. Jason, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Get in and join these other guys here.
Irish setters as well.
Hello, peeps. What's going on, guys?
Hey, Overkill.
What's going on, big dog?
Hey, what's up, man?
Another day.
Let's see, last time I was over here in a Baron, I was buzzing somebody.
I wonder who that was.
I can't remember. But we won't name no names, but his initials are Mike.
What did I do now? I'm not doubting that it was something. I'm just curious what that something was.
I just don't understand why I can't see nobody who's in.
You're still unable to see people?
I see Boston Dirt Dog.
Of course, I asked that
34.
question right as I switch over to push to talk and forget to push
If
it.
I go outside, look, I can find Patty. Pat, not Patty.
There we go.
Would that be something to do with inside the settings, maybe?
So once again, everybody, welcome back to
have it
another
set to
live
all
stream, and we are doing a
something
group
like that.
flight from Tucson International
Let me double check.
using the brand new third-party
And you do
scenery
have
by
labels on,
Bullfrog
huh?
Sim. He did a fantastic
Yeah, I got
job
labels
with
on.
KTUS. I'm so stoked. Everyone always, it's so funny too, because somebody in my last video even commented, like, I'm surprised that Tucson got done before Phoenix. It's like, that's exactly my point. Phoenix always gets the love. Tucson gets forgotten. We're that redheaded stepchild buried out in the desert. And, man, we have Raytheon. We have Davis
yeah.
Monson. We are worthy. And finally somebody saw it. And
Dr.
so
Lars
super
is over
excited.
here in
I'm
the-
going to make sure to do a quick
Yeah,
fly
I
over
see
the,
that.
the
But I
airport
don't
before we
have
take
that, so
off. But
it
we're heading
looks
out to
like
San Diego.
like a
Should be a real fun
bonanza
flight, guys. If you guys are
covering
interested in
midair.
joining us, make sure you hop on
Well, I
over
don't
to
have it
KTUS.
installed, that's
And we
why
are
it
on
looks like a
server
bonanza for
US
me last
West.
time. I forgot.
So if you guys want to join us, that would be
Would that be
absolutely
under
fun.
traffic?
Let's go ahead and get the old head tracker
Or
up and
data,
running here.
I can't remember
There
now.
we go. Beautiful. Let me
I
make sure
think
I
it
still
is
got my
traffic.
buttons mapped. I do indeed.
Tech, 30 Rex.
All right. Everybody still figuring things out, or are we about ready to start getting engines started?
I'm running.
All right. So I figured we'd go from here to Phoenix, and then after we land in Phoenix, we'll figure out where we're going from there, and just work our way up to San Diego today.
Sounds good to me,
All
bro.
right.
I want to make sure we do a quick flight around Tucson to show off KTUS. I am so stoked about this airport. I love it. I think it's so
Alright,
cool
where
that
are
somebody
you?
finally did this. Where am I?
Roger.
Ramp number 37, but I am east of the old Tucson Tower, the one that actually says Tucson on it. So it's actually now the executive terminal. But I'm on the west side of that tower, near the fence line. Timmy, what's going on, my dude? All right, so let's get engines started, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. There's
I'm
our
on the
left and right
west side
battery.
of
We
it.
have, oh, that was the alternators.
I
Then
don't
we have our
see you. I
batteries.
see, who is that? Boston, whatever, Boston United or whatever.
I'm here. I've got a Cessna 150.
In a Baron.
Yeah, I've got a Baron. Let's see. I have of course, I have the nameplates turned off. I will turn them on today. Give me a second.
Well, I've got mine turned on, so it doesn't matter if you do or not.
Well, let me make sure that I'm seeing what you guys are seeing, though.
Where's the nameplates in the settings there?
I was just sitting there
Overkill.
wondering. I got to remember where it is myself. Hang on a second. I never turn them on. I think it's accessibility or miscellaneous, but give me a second.
That's general options, traffic, and then show name.
It is traffic.
I see Dr. Lars.
Why am I? Oh, traffic nameplates. Yep, right there on the first one. All right, so applied.
I installed that nameplate mod, and it makes it so nice.
Yeah, I forgot to, but I see Lars Airborne in the H-145. I got American Airlines 584 over there, and a couple airplanes. Yeah, I've definitely got a couple of you guys out here. I got Dead
Pilot
Pigs
Rob.
out here in the Baron next to me. and somebody I can't see through the window frame. But yeah, there's a couple of you guys out here. I see you. You're definitely out here. All right.
Yeah,
So let's
I see
continue with the
absolutely
engine
nobody
start.
in the West server. That's funny as hell.
You know what, though? Jeff Faviano and I ran into a weird issue like that, so that doesn't surprise me. All right, hang on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So we got fuel tanks on here. Fuel tanks are on. Cowl flaps need to be open for engine start. Alternate static air pressure source
Phoenix
is
first, correct?
closed. Yeah, so we go into Phoenix first. We're just going to follow I-10 all the way up. It'll be the easiest route to go. Probably the most fun, too.
But I'm gonna have to throw on the old GPS since I don't see nobody.
Whoa, beacon lights on, nav lights on. Had a little bit of stutter there. That was a little disconcerting. And let's see here. I think we are set to go. Let's turn those avionics on so we can have our engine reads. And, oh, that's right. I have these linked together. We're going to go prop all the way to full, mixture to full for our altitude. Shouldn't have to
What
worry too much
runway you
about
taking
leaning for
off from?
altitude. I'll be checking ATIS here in just a few minutes. Let me get my engines running here. And let's see here. Where were we?
2.9.
Is it 2.9er? Okay.
No, I don't know. I hadn't checked. I'm just, that's the way luck is. Way on the other end.
Let me see. It's always happens to me, but let's check ATIS. We'll see what the wind direction is. I can almost guarantee it's 2.9er, right? Almost always is. ATC. Let's see. ATIS. What do we got today? 2.990. Told you. 2.9er, right?
That's why I said that.
Yep. That's the way it always goes, dude. I'm telling you, 90% of takeoffs are from 2.9er right out here. It just has to do with the way the winds come. We just get that lucky. Let's see here. Where was I? See, I'm telling you guys, too many things going on at once. Let's go ahead and get that throttle cracked. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're doing the right throttle. Checking our fuel flow. Make sure it peaks. There's the peak. Bring it back down to about half. Kill that fuel pump. Get that right magneto going. Looking for a good engine start. Got about 1,000 RPMs.
That's a long taxi.
Let's get the sound going. Why can't I hear my airplane? I can't hear anything. If you guys, if it gets too loud on the stream, please let me know, because I'm not sure what's going on there, but I can't hear squat. Almost sounds like I'm sitting on a truck. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the left one rolling. We'll just do a hot start today. I keep getting sidetracked here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and set mixture for altitude just in case, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about much. Oh, nope. RPMs are increasing. Oh, damn. Wow. Increasing a lot. So I'm just pulling the mixture back until I start losing RPM. So right about there is where our mixture is for altitude. Alright, and let's get our taxi lights rolling. Taxi lights are on. Come on. Come to life. Fuel pumps are off. Blah, blah, blah. Good, 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 and good. And we're going to do VFR flying today, at least from here to Phoenix. We're going to be all VFR, so don't worry about flight plans today. Alright, Timmy's going to join us here in a second.
Overkill, is that an airport mod that you have or something?
It is. You can find it on FlightSim.2. It just released, I think it was yesterday, day before.
Copy that. I'll have to go and look for that because I was looking out your window on the stream there and looked amazing.
Oh yeah, dude, he did a great job. He did a great job. I was so happy to hear this one came out.
Is that just for Tucson or is it for others?
This one was just for KTUS.
Copy that.
Are you in the black with the flame job?
Negative. That is not me.
Okay.
I'm basically white aircraft. All right, but I am getting ready to taxi, so stand by here.
Yeah, I'm heading down to 2.9 right now.
Same.
Oh, okay, I see you right next to me, Mike.
Yeah, turn towards the taxiway right now. Oak Thunder, that's you, isn't it?
Roger.
Yep, I got eyes. Jeremy, we're gonna be flying over to Phoenix, so I mean, as we're starting to come in, if you want to switch over, we're gonna be doing hop. We're not doing it in a single flight. We like to do the hops, that way people can join up as they wish. Alright. That's such a weird sound. Definitely got the sound of like a truck or something. This happened to me before. And then like we'll be flying along and all of a sudden this sound is just going to go away. This airport, man, he's got such a good job. I'm so stoked. Can't get over it. I love it. See, now listen to the sounds. Now it sounds even weirder.
Yeah, you definitely need to get that name tag on.
I think that was Lars talking real quiet there.
Do you guys have live weather on, or like a few clouds? Or...
Yeah, I'm using live weather.
It was not.
Should be a nice, pretty weather flying today. Look at all these guys over here. Got a bunch of guys taken out of here. Dude, this is so cool seeing so many planes coming out of KTUS. Got a bunch of airliners, a couple air cargo aircraft. Unless that's all you guys. I see a couple Southwest Airlines over there, looks like. Or SkyWest.
What'd you think of that Mosquito there, Overkill?
For DCS?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love it. It's badass, man. It's, she's challenging on the takeoff, man. Holy shit.
That she is. I got her last night.
Yeah, she's rough. And then, the other thing that I realized that, and that's why I'm glad I said so many times that that one wasn't a tutorial. Somebody else pointed out that I didn't have the superchargers set to auto. I'm wondering if that's why the left engine was smoking.
Well, I had mine set to auto, and the left engine still smokes, so I think you're right. I think it was a bug.
Oh, is it? Okay. It's just weird. Some people are seeing it, some aren't. It's really odd.
Yeah, it did that for me and Scoob last night, and then all of a sudden went away.
Have either of y'all tried the Bell 47 in it?
I have not, because...
For MSFS? Yes, I have. Oh, sorry.
No,
I think we stepped
DCS. DCS.
There's a Bell 47 for DCS? I didn't even know that it was there.
Free one.
Huh? I didn't know that. Thomas, no kidding, right? I wonder what's making it so
I
quiet.
tried it last night just for the heck of it.
We are on server US West. Coming out of KTUS right now in Arizona, and we'll be heading over to KPHX. Heading over to Phoenix. And let's see here, what am I looking for? We want our strobe lights on, we want our landing lights on, taxi light can come off. Let's set our flaps for takeoff. And let's mosey on out onto the runway. Let's make sure approach is clear. It is. We're rolling. Got a little hot on the takeoff there. Wheels up. What is that sound, man? I'm telling you, something's weird. Forgot to turn our pitot heat on. Not that we'll really need it, but still, it's follow protocol. Flaps up. Gonna start making left-hand traffic at 1,000 feet above runway. So I'm gonna make some left-hand traffic 1,000 feet above runway. Tell everyone's airborne. I don't know what that sound is. You guys still hear it? That's just weird. And then at some point, I'm telling you, it's just going to go away. It's just going to stop. It's such a weird freaking sound. And it's like that noise there. I have no idea what that is. It can't be anything from me. I just can't. There's nothing here that would generate that noise. Oh, almost. Look at that. I love these group flights. They're so much fun. Oops. I'm gonna warn you guys, with these group flights, I tend to fly like crap. I'm too busy looking around. Yeah, John, maybe, but the thing is, so with the weird truck noise that's still playing in the background right now, I've had that in some of my YouTube videos in single player. I don't know. Now I got nothing running in the background, especially nothing that would cause that. I mean, I guess so. I guess that's the golden question, right? It could be, but if you listen real carefully, it's another engine. That's a plane. Plum, 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 plum. That sound right there, I'm wondering if maybe that's a multiplayer sound bug, because it sounds like a plane accelerating. Because, I mean, there's nothing in this plane that would generate that kind of sound that I can think of. Love it, man. It's too cool. And I'm telling you, at some point, maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes from here,
I was right on your 7 until you faded out on me.
the sound will just stop. It'll just go away. Well, I'm about to take the interstate up, so I'm approaching the east end of or west end of the runways. I'm in a left-hand circuit around KTUS, but I'm on the north side of the field. Once I pass the east end of 29 right, or west end of 29 right, I'm going to start turning northwest, heading towards Phoenix. I'm going to follow the lake there up, the Santa Cruz River, excuse me. So for anyone listening and flying, if you guys are doing VFR, you guys can really just follow the interstate. It'll be Interstate 10. We'll just be following it out to the northwest, take you straight to Phoenix.
I've done that a couple of times in real life on interstate.
Same, did it once. Oh, on the interstate or followed the interstate?
Followed the interstate.
Oh yeah, same.
Drove the interstate, I'm sorry. From
yeah.
Lake Charles, Louisiana to Los Angeles.
We may have to switch to IFR at some point.
And when you get to El Paso, Texas, you're halfway. Any particular altitude we're going to fly?
I was probably going to stay under 10, you know, just VFR, map of the road the whole way.
Oh, you mean the other IFR?
Yeah, right. I don't fly out of Phoenix a lot, radio. I fly out of Tucson a lot. Tucson, this is actually my hometown. So I definitely come out of here a lot.
I had a real good friend that used to live in Tucson.
But I do go to Phoenix quite often.
One of her sons and my son were in the Marines together.
Oh, that's really cool, man. Talk about small world.
Yeah, we lost her 4 or 5 years ago, I guess.
That's never good.
No, because she was a sweetheart.
I see you down there, Ted. Look at this, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ted's 9 down there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is awesome. Excellent. Probably some more back there. I guarantee there's more back there I'm missing. What's going on, Smashed? How you doing? And see, there it is. The sounds are gone. And it'll probably be like this the rest of the flight now. It's so weird, dude. Are you? I'm looking. Can't see you. I wonder if you're must be just above me out of the side of the canopy here, or the rooftop. I don't think it's cross-platform, but honestly, I don't know. I've never actually looked into it, to be completely straightforward there. Oh, there's your answer. There you go. Jeremy for the win there. Let's check our mixture. We haven't done that in a minute. Yep. Oh, no, just barely. And let's start pulling some prop back. Let's get it down to about 2,500 for our climb here, give or take. That'd be perfect. RPMs, we need to keep them right about 2,100, 2,200. Set some altitude here. Uh-oh. Tap the heading bug. There we go. And let's keep going with our altitude. Let's go to 6,000. Oh, hell no. Nice and easy. Real pilots fly X-plane. Why you gotta be like that, man?
Man, this would be so much better if I could see everybody.
Yeah, I don't see anybody at all.
That's crazy, guys. I don't know what's going on there.
Chalk one up for Microsoft.
Timmy, the crazy part is I can see you.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
You're at
I'm
50
on the west.
Yeah, and you're at 5,900 feet, right?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep, I see you.
What's your name on Microsoft, Tim?
Tim A.
Oh, that's Tim A. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he's back there.
Am I going the right direction at least?
Looks like it.
What's the course heading?
I'm currently steady on about 303 degrees.
Yeah, I'm on 3.04.
Maker Mike, we are heading over to
Oh, okay. I'm heading the wrong direction. I'm heading the opposite.
KPHX. We're going to land in Phoenix, and then we'll be taking back off and continuing our flight down to San Diego after a few minute break. So if you want to join us in Phoenix, by all means, but and that goes for anybody else. You guys are interested in joining us in the flight.
Yeah, I see you back there.
I think we already passed Picacho Peak. This is the latest version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You act as though Microsoft gives us a choice.
I knew I should have brought the vertigo.
There it is. So you can do laps around everybody.
Speed envy.
Yeah, I downloaded that Vertigo. It was pretty fun to fly.
The Vertigo's cool, and I like the GB too. The GB was fun.
I almost thought about flying the Corsair.
You know what's funny about that is so did I. Teddy, how you doing, man? What's going on? For the Baron G58, I wish. There's not. If you guys ever find one, let me know. I will be jumping all over that.
Well, like I was saying in the ideas, I think it'd be cool to get a big-ass group of 320s flying.
We could do that. That'd definitely be fun.
I had to make a water landing in one today.
Ah, gotcha, Mike. That makes sense.
Were you as good as Sully?
Not as good, but it worked.
You know the 320 has an in-air refuel, don't you?
I actually did know that.
Engine's died on me.
Oh no, this is the Baron.
Were you out of fuel?
Nope, had plenty of that.
There we go. Look at all those planes back there. We got 10 or 15 behind us. Easily 10 or 15 up in front of us. A bunch of them are out of visual range. Love these group flights. These are so cool. Missed it. We haven't gotten to do one of these in quite a while. It's kind of nice getting them back up again. Ah, I missed all you crazy guys. I'm glad we got to get up and fly again today. Although we're missing a couple of our crazy party members, aren't we?
Yeah, where's Ranger at?
Ranger and Jeff.
Yeah, I thought I was cursed. I came for the Alaska flight the first time, and since then, everything's gone wrong.
Always something, man. It was just so crazy. These last couple weeks have just been murder. Trying to get the house squared away, and then when we get the house squared away, work explodes. When work's done exploding, there's more things to square away with the house, and when the house is behaving itself, the kids aren't. It's just like it's been one thing after another. Man. Even
Adulting.
I don't like it. I want a refund.
How closely do you follow the highway?
As long as you keep it within visual range, you'll find it. The nice thing about Phoenix, hard to miss, and the nice thing about Sky Harbor, even harder to miss. So, as long as you're relatively close to the highway, you'll get where you need to go. The biggest thing about the highway is I-10 literally goes right past Sky Harbor. Now, at that point, you're guaranteed to be breaching airspace, so you'll know by then. Sounds good, Jeremy. Sounds really good, man. But then again, I can't blame you, man. With your ATS setup, that truck setup is ridiculous, bro. I want it. And I think because I'm such a nice guy, I think you should probably just give it to me. I mean, you look tired, you look like you're bored with it, so why don't you just send it my way? I'll take it off your hands, you know. I mean, I'm sure it's taking up space in your house, you know. This guy Jeremy, you guys, has an amazing American Truck Simulator setup. It looks freaking cool. That's the problem with simulators, is once you get into them, man, like, there's no stopping it. It's like a leak you can't plug. Started stalking me? Oh, I'm so flattered. Oh, yeah, man. Definitely join us next time. That'd be fun. We're going to have to come up with... You know what I think I'm going to spend this week doing, guys? I'm going to try to come up with some sort of air race circuit. And maybe do some sort of giveaways for, like, the top 5 winners or something like that. We'll have to figure out a way to do this. I think it would be really fun. You're getting another shifter? What's wrong with the one you got, man?
Got that Reno Air Races out there in Nevada.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I thought about that too, and then I saw that add-on they have on Flight Sim for that. So that'd be a cool one, definitely.
Could always do stall drags like they do over there.
I'll see how short of a landing you can get and whatnot.
Now, stall drags is you got it's like drag racing, but you got 2 planes at a time. They take off from the same line, go a certain amount of distance, and then touch down, come to a complete stop, turn around, and take off again and go back to where you started.
Oh, wow.
And then touch down and come to a complete stop.
That could be interesting. Absolutely.
I don't know how we would mark the grounds, though.
I'm sure we could probably figure something out.
You should check out Arkansas.
Yeah, the same thing. They do the stall drags there, too.
Yeah, that's actually a course, and that's a mod for that.
Oh, I thought you had it already, Jeremy. I see. Okay. Well, I mean, if you need someone to test it out for you, send it my way, you know, just for like a month or 6, you know. Asking for a friend, you know. Yeah, Mike, I hear you, dude. So I've got I've got American Truck Simulator off to my right over here. Steering wheel, pedals, the shifter. You know, I got the sim panel box with the ignition key, making it all cool and snazzy now. And then I have Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I have all of my GA equipment, the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo setups. And then I've also got the Thrustmaster set up for DCS World for the aerial combat. And like sometimes switching between them, it's like I want to play one, but I don't feel like putting forth the effort to actually set the rig up. It's like, nah. Ah, gotcha, Jer. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, I do wish. I thought I made that pretty clear.
I think my ping's way too high. That's why I don't see nobody.
That could be it. Could be latency. I would think at some point somebody would still show up though, but maybe not. Alright, let's see how far out we are. We're gonna be getting reasonably close.
What's your in-game name?
J-Dog.
There it is. We're about 50 miles out from my position anyway. So make sure you guys are watching those MFDs and your VFR maps, or at the very least be on the lookout for a very large airport. You're using your Alpha and Bravo for ATS? Dude, you have me absolutely curious. Yeah. I get the switches and everything, but you got me real curious about everything else. If it works, man. I hear you. Been there. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, this is great seeing that many names out there.
I love it, man. I love it. I love these group flights. And sometimes it's cool just kicking back, watching it. I don't have to say much. Although it's really weird, I gotta agree. It's very odd seeing Dr. Lars in the back.
You should
The helicopter's keeping.
know. I'm going as fast as I can.
50 bucks says he switches to the Vertigo in Phoenix.
Well, if you had said what kind of speed we would be going at.
I said we were taking the Baron, man. What do you want from me?
Did you? Shit.
I was going to say technically he did. He posted the picture with the cruising speed.
He says shit.
Damn it.
Foot, mouth, insert.
Okay, I see it. I see the problem.
Yeah, it's funny. I've done that so many times where I've inserted foot into mouth. I've had to put a little note on there how to remove foot from mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Been there.
Oh, I only looked in the announcements. I see my problem.
I'm so old I forgot how to take it out, so I just leave it.
right, everybody. We are sitting about 40 miles from Phoenix. Anybody who's up close and up front may want to start checking those altimeters, finding out the active runways. Ted, I got you off my left wing.
Roger. I'm looking.
Yeah, you two are both off my left.
Rusty, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. I feel like that'd be really hard for ATS. But you know what? I think everyone just you adapt to what you're able to do, man. Because I remember, gosh, for the longest time, for example, I'm sure if anyone who watches DCS
try typing in
probably heard of Maverick
Phoenix
from the
Airport,
104th.
Go back to the main.
And I think when he first started, I know he didn't use track IR for the longest time. He used the POV hat switch, and he's a pretty good dogfighter. He really is. And doing that with the POV hat in DCS World is just, I couldn't even imagine. I would go insane. And then I watched another guy who I flew with for a while, flew with mouse and keyboard for the longest time. And he was good. He was great.
I've done everything that you guys are saying. I think it's the ping is what it is.
Like I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even imagine like attempting a Hornet landing.
It takes a little
with
bit,
keyboard
and
mouse.
then everybody renders in.
And
That's
he
what
nailed it.
happened on the
He
last
did
group
that to Blue
flight,
Wire.
up there in Alaska.
What is Phoenix? KPH something?
Kilo Papa Hotel X-ray.
Roger.
So John, I could actually see that for steering. Actually, yeah, I can give you that, especially if you have enough distance between that's comfortable between keyboard and mouse to steer the wheel. I could see that one. I could see that. My biggest thing would be like shifting gears and I guess managing the gears. Well, I mean, are you staying on automatic or are you rolling the standard?
Radio check.
5x5.
Hey, what's up, Florida?
Where are you guys and how do I spawn in flight?
We're going into Phoenix, Arizona, and you could probably see Ted or I on the world map since we're like friends in here.
See what we got
you guys
here.
in the private group? Somebody want to send me an invite?
No, we're just flying.
Let's get hey y'all, hey. Let's see here.
All right, stand by.
Moriarty. Yep, Moriarty. Artix. Sikaruche? Sikarukoche?
Yeah, if you go to the world map, you should
Extinct.
see us on there. Like Ted and I especially should pop up
Patent
on
Mysis.
your world map.
Junk Dart. Douse. Boston Dirt Dog. Timmy. And linked something I can't see him past Timmy's.
Okay, I see one of you.
End game.
Click on that and say from right there.
Yeah,
Let's see.
exactly. Put us as departure, and then you could even
Sky
type,
West LAX.
Kilo Papa Hotel. What is it? What's that?
Digital
Sorry.
Sal.
The K Phoenix
Low Tech.
is the
Seen
destination.
Dr.
for that.
Lars.
Okay, that's where I got. I'm dropping
Comic
it right
Nickel
on top of you, so
245.
look out.
A couple of you guys else back there, but I can't see your names are stacked. See if I missed anybody over here. It's like that. 145. Low Tech 420. Very cool. Very cool. These group fights are just so cool. Ah, John, that makes more sense. And that's still a good call. So we're
In the
gonna
caravan.
we're gonna finally get some American Truck Simulator going. Hopefully later tonight. At the very least, it will definitely be getting some videos out tomorrow. Hopefully some streams this week. I picked up the Blue Line Peterbilt. We got the JBX2 graphics mod that we're gonna be showcasing, checking those out this week, and should be a pretty good time.
There you are.
Pilot scientist. So you can click on the world map and find any of us if you can. At this point, though, just give you a heads up, we are about 30 miles, give or take, from Phoenix. We're going to be landing in Phoenix, doing a quick shutdown, and then we'll be getting up and going again. We're going to make our end destination to San Diego. So we're doing some hops. So at this point, given our distance, if you want, I think I would just spawn in Phoenix. Make sure you're on server US West. And you should be able to catch us
we're
shortly.
almost near the descent, so doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I would say just join us in Phoenix. Jeremy, I absolutely want to, man. I just got to get better at it first. That's why I've been like trying to get everything set up, you know, but trying to get the videos going, and then I've got a couple more reviews for Microsoft Flight Simulator I got to get out. It's just like that's what's been so hard the last couple weeks, just playing catch up, man.
At Phoenix.
I miss just a few days, and things just pile up and pile up and pile up, you know. And at some point, you know, husband, father, employee, all that good stuff comes into play there too. So, but I definitely want to. That was one of the biggest things that drew me to it. As I was watching, what's his channel? Tilted Gaming. Oh yeah, you know Tilted Gaming, duh. It was his convoys that actually caught my attention the first time. Yeah, there's a bunch of us up here, pilot. I think you have to use the US West server to see us, but honestly, I do not know enough about how the multiplayer algorithm works for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It might be cross region, but I don't think so. I think you do have to be on the same server. Otherwise, it would require what's called replication, and I doubt they're doing that. That would be really intense. Hey, man. We're going to be doing this every Sunday from now on. Sundays definitely seem like the better time to do these.
Is that the airport straight ahead?
Yeah, like in the distance though, a little bit.
Sky Harbor's winds 219er at 414, visibility 10, temperature 37, altimeter 2980, ILS runway 26, 25 right, 25 left in use. Make your approaches accordingly.
Oh, you're ILS-ing it? Nice.
Oh no, I'm not ILSing it, just saying what the active runways were.
Oh, I see you have all traffic going on.
Yep. Pilot Rob. This guy joined in. Nate S. I am doing all right. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but things are starting to settle in a bit.
25 right?
Your choices are runways 26, 25 right, and 25 left for approach. Memory serves, that means we are landing from, or inbound from the east.
I'm just running the C run entry transition.
There's our Phoenix airfield there. Got a ways to go yet. Still coming in on, let's see, what are we looking
What's
at?
final,
About 10 miles, I guess. Not too bad.
Final approach fix on it. Do you have a plate on it or just?
I don't have the plate up. I can get it for you in a second. If you give me 2 seconds here.
Looks like the setting is 258 degrees. Radio is 110.75.
Roger.
What runway are we taking? 25 right?
That's 25 left, but
That's fine. 25 left works for me. Final approach fix will be hammock.
Okay, what's the altitude at that?
Disregard. Sorry, hang on 1 second. That was incorrect information.
4 grand, it looks like.
Yep, that is right. Radar fix hammock. Yep. And 4,000 is correct. Final heading 258 degrees. And there she is.
I think this is my first flight with you, Overkill.
Better not be the last, my friend. Better not be the last.
It will not.
Well, this new
Flyfather, I'm going to need clearance.
thing they did, this last update, you shouldn't have to put in your ILS frequency. It's supposed to do that automatically. And it's supposed to automatically switch from your GPI, CDI to your localizer.
Bernie, good morning to you as well. Can I get a clearance? What's your vector, Victor? Wasn't there another one? Why do I feel like I'm missing one? We're going to try to squeeze in between 547 Mike Papa here. Ooh, that's an airliner. No, we're not. That can't be an airliner. It must be a model I don't have.
It's nice having the Navigaph charts because you can put the plate up and just fly the plate.
Yes, Captain Over. And yeah, fly farther, I agree. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Which runway you guys coming in on?
The second one, though, was terrible. They totally ruined it.
25 left.
Copy that.
Oh, shit.
No, shoot, I think I took 2.6 left, or 2.6.
Yep, I was doing the same thing.
I
I'm
took
coming
2.6
left.
as well.
Yep. I'm going to be taking 2.5 right. I did the same thing. Lined up for the wrong damn runway.
I'm all set up for 2.6.
Accelerate a bit here. Make sure we try to maintain that spacing. And this,
Yep, it
folks,
selected the
this
proper,
is why they have
ILS
ATC.
frequency.
Because if they leave it to us, idiots like me are going to cause all kinds of shit. Hot Shots was awesome, Bernie. And actually, I liked both of the Hot Shots. Both the Hot
And
Shots were
whoever
good.
told me the
Uh-oh.
group and live
Uh-oh.
flight stuff,
Oof.
actually you're correct. That was, for some odd reason, off on my settings.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, I thought I checked it and thought I had it switched, but I guess it didn't.
I feel like it's toggled for me a few times for no reason, so... that's
I've
what
heard of that
it's-
happening before with others after updates.
So it should be on, like, what, live players?
Live
and-
online, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all... like, yeah, exactly.
There goes the left wing, looking good. There goes the right wing, call the ball. Or when washouts on the radar. And a blimp A big, giant blimp heading south. Space Shuttle Approach 101 right here. Iron Eagle was good too. Yes, absolutely. That was a good movie. We're floating. We're going to be floating for a minute. Came in hot. Came in very hot, actually. There she is. Come on, girl.
Okay, we'll see if this works.
Very long in the flap, but, you know, it worked. We got down. Looks like we're all parking over there on the left.
Well, I'm following the approach plate.
And I'm going to warn you, Ted, if you're still on for 2-6, it's going to put you on the way opposite end of that airport from the rest of us. That's going to be one hell of a taxi.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Change it.
Yeah, that's a crappy taxi. You guys like that? The way
Corsair's
I
loaded and ready to go.
like the way I cross the runway without even looking like an idiot?
25 what?
I would take left. Two 5 left, and you got GA and cargo parking on the left-hand side. You'll be taxiing out to the left. Yeah, I need to get that nameplate mod. I meant to do it last week, and honestly, truth be told, I forgot about it. The only time I use it is when we do these group flights. Otherwise, I turn the nameplates off. I hate immersion killers. I really do.
All right, I got it changed in time.
All right, so I am on the south ramp, just off the south side of 25 left. Just sort of taking up whatever parking spots we can find. We all know it's going to get crazy no matter what we do. So let's go ahead and take, we'll wait for everyone to land. So folks, anyone who wants to join us, we'll be sitting in Phoenix for probably about 10 to 12 minutes before we get rolling again. So if you guys want to join us, please join us right away. We're going to be, again, we're at KPHX, Phoenix, Arizona. And we're on server US West, and we'll be taking a little break. We'll be right back with you guys.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm pissing off all the air traffic controllers cruising over to that far south area.
Well, I'm pissing them all off by changing transition points at the last minute and circling back around.
Well, I'm just passing Gypsy right now, and that's about 4 miles out, 3 miles out. No, about 8 miles out.
Sound check. Anybody hear me?
Loud and
Roger.
proud. Got you 5x5.
Okay, I'm in Belgium. It's kind of late, but I'll join. What airport are you going to or landing at?
Kilo Hotel, or excuse me, Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray.
Gotcha. Thanks. That's where you're going to, or you're resting and landing to the
That's
next stop?
yeah, that's rest and land to the next stop.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend, and welcome.
Okay, what should I take as a bird? Tomcat or something slower?
We're all flying the G58 Baron.
All right.
Well, and at comparable speed.
All right.
I don't know. Anything around 200 knots or a little lower would be fine for sure.
So the new Spitfire will do.
Well, I'm in that 208, so.
I got my Corsair.
I'll take the new Spitfire, the Airhaven one.
Ooh, I'm seeing people. Let's see. I got it's Stealth Hog and Motorboat. And Barfing Gopher I got. Oh, hot damn, I'm seeing people.
Yeah, and I gotta go.
Aw.
Problems of having taken the wrong meds.
Alright, Ted. Be careful, buddy.
Take it easy, Ted.
All right, bud. Y'all have fun. I might be able to catch y'all later.
Yeah, just spawn on us if you can come back.
That's right, man.
Will do.
How about a map, check?
5x5.
Thanks.
Yeah, J-Dog, I sent you a friend request. I feel like that helps you see everybody better sometimes. If you like are friends.
Yeah,
with them
I got you. I'll accept that here in a minute. Yeah, everybody just started popping in as soon as I put that thing up or fix that stuff in the world map area.
Yeah, it's weird that it just keeps resetting like that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on or whatnot, and again, it could be my shitty ass internet as well.
Okay, I just spawned on the airport. My name is Parky Sven. Normally you would see me.
Yeah, I got your name tag, man.
All right. I just fired up my my Spitfire.
Now I'm cruising back behind you right now with my Corsair.
There's a lot of bugs on the Airhaven Spitfire, but she flies awesome. But it's just I have a lot of bugs. A stick of 6 or 7 big ones, but she's flying.
That's all that matters, man, as long as you're having fun with it.
Did you guys say we were going to San Diego?
Yeah, that's the final area.
My Spitfire is already stuck on the tarmac somehow.
Where are you parked?
the south parking area of this airport.
On the south side?
Yeah, far south. Oh, sorry, my mic was away.
Well, I guess I'm in the right crowd.
Yeah, if you see a cluster of people, you're in the right place.
Pretty much.
Around 7 people here together on the tarmac.
Try probably more like 15 to 20.
Okay.
Yeah, there's people spawn on people that are so ghosts. I feel.
Yeah. If you're overlapping, you don't see each other. And there's a limit about
I guess
50.
I'm the only caravan.
Yeah. Well, I have my GTN 750 mod, so I have a speed with modern navigation.
That sounds fun.
Nice King Air.
I had TBM spawn on top of me. Ah, somebody in the chat says beer has been cracked. Hell yeah, brother.
Well, VR flying and drinking, that's okay.
Hell yeah, that's the only way to fly, son.
24
You're,
hours, bottle the throttle.
You're all in VR also?
No, I'm not in VR,
Okay.
but you know, if I tried to do VR, I'd probably throw up.
Well, it's just you have to get through it. I'm using the G2. I love it. I can't fly without it, but you have to get used to it in the beginning.
Yeah, I might have to get a bigger graphics card before I can go VR.
Well, not really. I have an RDNA1 AMD card, and I'm doing 40 frames per second, and everything is very high.
Nice. I've got the what is it? The GeForce RTX 2060.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the waiting game till the RTX 4090 or the RDNA 3 are gonna be released in like a half a year or so.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much the only way. It's awesome.
Because the RTX 3090 is the only option, or the 3080 Ti with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, that's the best. But if you see the rumors, the new ones are gonna be like twice as fast as those. So I'll wait.
Oh, bourbon. Nice.
Who's that?
What's the next stop from here?
San Diego.
That's the end stop? So it's from here directly to the end stop.
I'm not sure yet.
KSAN?
Yeah.
Straight to San Diego.
Yeah, straight to San Diego, that's the plan.
I don't know. I haven't heard word.
I imagine there'll be like one more stop, maybe.
20 sitting
but-
there.
Who was liking bourbon over there?
That would be me, sir, J-Dog.
Nice, man. Yeah, I got some Old Forester bottled and bond.
Heard of it. Never tried it. Pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's extremely smooth for like a bottle and bond style, so it's like 50%.
Gotcha. Right on.
All right, guys. Let me get the old headset back on. You want to catch us on Discord to get that. Let me get that link for you guys here. Stand by. Stand by. Let me edit this link here. Let's copy that. Let's throw it in here. All right. If you guys want to join the flight,
I'm almost out of beer, so I gotta ruin one of my children's lives and make them go get me another one.
Good call.
Jesus.
My
Thank you. Walk back into.
girlfriend's already sleeping,
that why
so
we-
she can't get me anything.
Isn't that why we have kids, though? I mean, that's what my parents told me. I mean, shit.
Mercy. All right, let's see where the hell we're going next. So we're going to be coming out of Phoenix, and our end goal is San Diego, which is quite a hop. Man, we got a ways to go, guys. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to complete all the way to San Diego. We'll see. We're looking at almost 310 miles or so from here if we were to fly direct. So I don't know if we're going to make it to San Diego, guys. But let me look around and see what we can get to here. KIFP. There's a little runway. See how far that guy is. 150 miles away.
You know, they're fun and dandy when they're babies, but when they're teenagers and they know how to talk back, god dang, you just want to punch them in the face. Unfortunately, it's a felony right now.
Which is really bullshit. I have to agree with that. Just my 3-year-old, man. So, yeah, Timmy, we could go down to Yuma, or I was thinking we could go up north to Flagstaff, and then maybe, depending on time, we could kick it up to Grand Canyon National. Because we're going to have to adjust our flight, guys. We're not going to make it to San Diego. There's no way I can stay on that long.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's a long flight. We got Flagstaff in 100 miles if you guys want to go that route and go up north.
Hi guys, pilot scientist
sounds
here.
good.
Do you hear me?
We do hear you.
Oh, nice.
I'm good with anything they're overkill. I'm flying the Corsair, so I've got a pretty good range.
Copy that. All right, so
Find the new switch, just give me the code of the next stop and I'll hit enter into my GTN.
Copy that, guys. So our next destination, we're going to be going for Kilo Foxtrot Lima Golf. It's going to be Flagstaff, KFLG. And then, depending on time, we'll go from there over to Grand Canyon National, and then possibly make a jump over to Vegas, or at least cross the border. We'll see what happens. But let's just play that one by ear for now.
So with the amount of horses I've got on this aircraft, I'm going to let you all go and follow behind.
Roger that. All right, and we still got plenty of fuel on board. All right, so let me take a look at the outside here, take a look at some screenshots. Holy moly, we got some planes. Looks like we still got guys touching down, possibly. There you go, guys. Let's see here. Alt F1. All right, grab a screenshot there. Am I missing anybody? Oh yeah, I'm missing people. Grab one there. Mercy. Motorboat. Love it. My TBM. This is a busy airport today. Absolutely. This is wonderful.
Where are we right now? What's the ICAO here?
Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray.
It's hot here, 37 degrees Celsius, 99 Fahrenheit. Wow.
Oh yeah, Phoenix sucks when it comes to hot, man.
I love this GTN 750 mod. You can add and ask all this information.
All right, let me reset the head tracker here. Boom, there we go. All right, so hopefully everybody is down and ready to go. Anybody who's joining us is ready. We're doing last call here. Give it about another 60 seconds here. We're going to start our taxi back out to the runway. Going to be departing using runways 25 left and 25 right. Try to accelerate the takeoff process. Try to keep it smooth and simple. No tandem takeoffs. And we'll make it a nice fun flight up to Flagstaff. Given Flagstaff's altitude, we're going to be looking for at least 10,000 feet. And then we'll adjust as necessary. But I believe base elevation up there at least, I think, is at least 7,200, 63, no, 6,200, I think.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome aboard.
Yeah,
Timmy,
g'day,
I'm going to
my
slap
friend.
you, man. I'm going to slap you. You do not have to fill in for Ranger. Although I really want to know where our buddy is here. All right, altimeter now at 2978. Still departing runways 25 left, 25 right. ATIS is good. Overkill is taxiing.
What's the destination?
We are heading up to Flagstaff, Kilo Foxtrot Lima Golf.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. The funny thing about that, Timmy, is in Flagstaff, we might need it. We'll see.
I just see all these names taking off and turning right.
Ah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Thank God there's no collision yet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no kidding. Although, you know what? The only time that I've seen us all make any mistakes like that, I think, was that trip in Alaska, where we were doing the water landings as well, and we landed on that last runway that was, oh my gosh, it was so small. Yeah, 7,000 feet MSL for Flagstaff. That's what I thought I knew was up there. So yeah, we're going to want at least, and I know there's mountain ranges above that, so I'm thinking at least 9,000 for your target altitude, guys.
Copy that.
Yeah, let's burn some virtual fuel.
That's right. That's right. Do we ever turn our strobe lights off? I did not.
Finally, so
Land fail.
Flagstaff, can you please repeat the ICAO code for me? Excuse me.
Not a problem. Kilo, Foxtrot, Lima, Golf.
Thanks.
You bet.
Who just stood on their nose?
That was me with the Spitfire.
All right, just line up and run. Line up and run.
Should we just kind of left traffic pattern until everyone takes off?
That works. Orbit for about 60 seconds or so and then let it rock.
Hello.
Like due north.
This is one right after another.
Yep. Line up and go. Line up and go.
TBM 9 in front of me is like
Nate,
butt.
my tag's probably gonna say Triton 1. Tritun 1. I need to figure out how to change it to overkill. Look at this guy already doing aileron rolls right off the runway. Let's get those flaps up. Ah, there he is, Ranger. There's my pal. Wondering where the hell you were, man. Oh, sorry, I had to crack my neck. I think we wanted like 303 degrees if memory serves, but I can't remember now.
Oh, Ranger's in there now?
I hope he's flying with us. I haven't seen him pop up on the airport, but he's in chat.
Well, I'm just starting the engines. I've loaded the flight plan and a bunch of other stuff.
You have a ton of aircraft still taking off, pal. You should have plenty of time. Jasper, you want to make sure you're on server US West. We are taking out of Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray, Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm just circling around, but don't worry, Spitfire can fire.
Make sure all of your multiplayer settings are on, and we are heading up to Flagstaff.
So what do you say, 25 left or 25 right?
We're using 25 left and 25 right.
That's a firm.
Mr. Wealthy, I am using the Track IR Pro Clip head track. Oh, by the way, you guys, actually, I'll say this for everybody. So I found out a neat trick. I know you guys have been, anyone who's watched my video for anything longer than a month has known that my Track IR lately has been wigging the hell out on me and pissing me off. So I finally had enough, and I went to Amazon And, oh, just got home from my birthday at my daughter's. Happy birthday, Green Ranger. Anyway, on Amazon, you can pick up the Track IR Pro Clip for about $50 US, okay? Then what you can do is buy a PS3 iCamera for the PlayStation 3 for about $8. Now it has an IR filter in it. You want to take that out, and there's YouTube videos on how to remove it. And you want to get like an old floppy disk or VHS tape or something like that to use as a tint to put in front of the lens. That way it doesn't pick up any of the other light and only picks up the infrared. And then you can use Open Track software to act as the camera tracker, and you can have yourself a fully functional Track IR for just, you know, maybe $65, $70 depending on where you live, but significantly cheaper than the $150 for the full Natural Point Track IR 5. Just thought I'd toss that out to you guys because it's working really, really well. The Natural Point Track IR Pro Hat Clip definitely has the wide field of view LEDs. I haven't had any problems losing tracking anymore. That's why my camera's not doing that wig out crap that it used to do. Anyway, I figured I'd share that with you guys. Mr. Wealthy, I hope that answers your question, pal.
Thank you.
That's why I love my Track IR Pro Clip.
Yeah, I do too. And so I had made my own. The problem is I had one before and it died. And I made my own out of using a 3D printer, and I bought some LEDs, and it was cool. And the nice thing about the one that I made was that I made it so that way I could use a AAA battery pack and just bought some rechargeable AAAs. And so you were wireless, and that part of it was fantastic. Ah, there he is, Green Ranger. $20 donation with a warning of watch out for ice. You son of a gun. Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean I'm not going to pick on you, you butthead. Thank you very much for that donation. Super kind of you, man. Super kind of you. Especially on your birthday. I'm supposed to be donating to you today, pal. But anyway, so it was really nice, but the LEDs that I was using didn't have a very wide field of view. And so I was very limited to where my physical head could actually turn. And if I went past, say, I would say no more than 20 degrees in either direction, they would lose tracking. And you know what happens when Track IR loses its track. So, yeah, then I found that you can just buy the Pro Hat Clip for $50. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll jump on that.
Yeah, that I had already gotten the Track IR, but with the cheap ass little metal clip that they have, so I upgraded. It was a good move.
Yeah, I ran the same one for quite a long time. My first move into Track IR was with the Track IR 5 and the hat clip. Did the same thing you did. Like, no, I won't need the Pro Clip bundle. Little did I know.
I know, right? And little did I know that I wouldn't fall in love with a second monitor, but look at me now.
Wait till you have a third.
Don't twist my arm, dude. Don't be doing that shit to me.
I'm not twisting your arm. I'm telling you it's fucking awesome and you should do it. How's that?
Oh, Jesus. You realize my wife's gonna kill me.
You know how many times I've said that, bro? I mean, this is where it all started. So my flight simulation experience really dove deep. Ranger, a lot of them are still leaving Phoenix as we speak, but this is our second hop. Anyway, so my flight simulation experience started, like, really got heavy. I've always been into aviation, but really got started with DCS World. And I had an old AMD, for those of you who know your processors, an AMD...
Which was it, the 2000 or the XP?
Oh, for the initial OS?
Yeah, and not OS, the processor, or was it? 2000?
Oh, it was an FX. What was the thing? 5600 or something like that. Either way, if it had FX in front of it, it sucked. So, give you guys an idea. The FX series for AMD were not. There's a reason why. Let me put it this way: my processor was $80 when I bought it. Okay. And let's see here. I had an old 32-inch plasma screen TV, and I bought a Microsoft 3D Extreme, that little joystick twist grip with the itty bitty throttle on the back of it. And started in DCS World, and I thought that was going to be enough, and the poison just leaked into my blood from there, and now I have the rig that you guys have seen on Discord today. And there is still more that I want, and my wife hasn't left me yet, so... Simulators in general, man, that's what I was saying earlier. It doesn't matter what your passion is. Racing, American Truck Simulator, flying, doesn't matter. You get into simulation, and all you want is more real, more real, more real. And you don't realize that that's more money, more money, more money.
It's not cheap.
No, and it, like I said, and it doesn't matter which one you're talking about. They all suck.
And however money you throw it in, it's gonna swallow more.
Yeah, yeah. Because you're never going to be happy with what you got. It's just the fact of the matter. You are never going to be happy because there's always something more to add to it.
Yeah, some of your guys' setups have me just drooling, man. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Oh, dude, you should see. I'm really just starting to get going with American Truck Simulator, and I got this buddy of mine helping me out with doing some new graphics and everything. He's actually in the YouTube stream or YouTube channel, I think. I think he's still there anyway. But he showed me his ATS simulator, and I'm like, holy crap! Like, I'm such an amateur again. Flight simulation, I'm getting pretty good, but as far as the equipment goes. I think the ones that I'm really the happiest about is the Honeycomb products. They really...
Oh yeah, you're selling me on a lot of that, especially the Bravo.
The Bravo is awesome.
I have the Alpha and the Bravo too. I'm using it right now. I can't fly without it.
A moment in time productions, we are headed to Flagstaff, buddy. The ICAO that's right above your chat. KFLG.
And it's not that bad.
Well, you can just step in any plane and fly. You don't have to worry about anything. It just works.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
I also have the
noticed that it
Thrustmaster
doesn't...
all set up,
Whoa,
the Airbus thing, but compared to Honeycomb, it's crap.
Why are you going the wrong direction?
That was my big upgrade.
Look at it, it's going negative.
For just like a starter upgrade thing was getting that Thrustmaster
That's
TCA
weird. It's going the
Airbus
wrong way.
spec, like the quadrant and the air stick. And it's great for what I was dealing with before, but I definitely want the Honeycomb stuff.
The Honeycombs are awesome. They're absolutely
I still use the TCA, the stick one, for rudder. I have it until the Charlie gets released from Honeycomb, because I'm waiting for that one.
Oh, make sure you don't let anybody tell you to try the TPRs. If you try the TPRs, you won't be able to accept anything less. Yep.
The full metal Thrustmaster rudder one.
Yep, that's what I'm using.
$500, yep.
Once I tried it, that was done. It was over.
I want the Warthog HOTAS.
Yep, that was the first one I got. So here, and this is what I was talking about, how you always want more. So when I finally upgraded from my little Microsoft 3D Extreme, I went to the, what was it at the time, the Satec X55. And that lasted for, about 2 months before I said, nope, I can't do it. The Warthog just looks too freaking cool. And there was another $450 down the drain. Drove all the way up to Phoenix to get it. Oh, they're both great. The 55, like, you want to know what my biggest bitch was the toggle switches. They weren't permanent. They were only momentary switches. That was probably one of the biggest things, and that goes to show how obsessed we guys are with switches. Because if it doesn't stay there, you can't picture it actually doing something in your head. It has to stay there.
Exactly.
Dude,
I like pushing buttons.
Yeah, you lock me in a room with nothing but a bunch of switches. They don't even have to do anything. Just put me in there, and I'll keep myself busy for hours.
Right. Exactly right. And if it's shiny, it has to be shiny.
Fact.
Well, I have a stream deck, a 15-button stream deck, and 3 of the Cougar MFDs sitting in front of me, so I got buttons out the wazoo.
So I do have the 3 Cougars. I have a stream deck. I need to set it up actually and, use it for streaming now that I stream. But apparently that's just not computing in my head these days. And then, like I said, I got the 3 Cougars. I've got the Thrustmaster configuration, the Warthog. I've got the sim panel for ATS now, which is just too much fun. I got to play with the ignition switch about 20 times in a day. I'll be sitting there on a call for work because I work from home even before the pandemic. I'm sitting there just going click, 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 click. And finally I had a customer the other day going, "Are you guys hearing that clicking noise?" I'm like, "Oh, shit. No, I didn't hear anything." Whoops. There it goes.
Hey, Overkill.
Sir.
What's your tag on Flight Sim here?
Triton 1.
I was thinking that.
Yep.
I'm gonna, well.
No
one
kill
of these
exactly.
Days, while I'm in the Corsair, I'm gonna buzz you.
Seems to be a goal of quite a few people to buzz me at least once. Ted's gotten to do it a bunch of times.
I've never done it in the that R3 thing.
That R3 is freaking cool. Holy crap, that thing's fun.
Like, Ranger and I were just buzzing you with it, with our smoke on, but it wouldn't, like, sometimes we just wouldn't be popping in. It's that classic, like, none of us could see each other thing.
Yeah.
But we were both just, like, buzzing so hard.
I tried that smoke download for the Ghost Hawk, but it didn't work.
I didn't even know that one was there.
Yeah, it's on Microsoft TO.
Oh, flightsim.to, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, can you tell me, did I pick the proper options prior to clicking fly now? You have a multiplayer and all players, so I kind of get it, but which one do you use?
I use all players. Well,
Yeah, same. All players works.
Yeah, all players for sure.
Oh my God, Ranger,
I
dude,
picked the
settle
first
down,
one,
man. You gotta stop.
like
Thank you
live
so
players,
much.
something
Holy
where
crap,
you
buddy.
can't change anything. I guess
And
it's
I will
okay.
definitely get you a taco. I'll 3D print you a taco holder.
Well, yeah, I'm in live, so you should see. You should
I
see
see
some
it.
of us with the live weather.
How was your
live
birthday,
things
buddy?
like
Did you have a
that.
good time with your daughters?
Like the worst case scenarios, you having to reload to, change it to all and spawn on all of us while we're in here too.
Let's take a look
No, I
outside.
actually
See what we got
see
going on.
you, including a lot more people, and it's okay.
Got a few aircraft up in front.
think a
And
lot of us are on,
holy
like, weathers
crap!
and,
We've got a
like,
few in the back. Just a few. And guys, this is only the aircraft that are rendered, so there's probably quite a few more.
This is
What do we have?
I'm
What is it?
in
Barfing
Europe,
Gopher?
And
I love that
I'm
name.
on gigabit fiber.
Pilot Rob, Nate,
but,
there you are.
even though
Florida,
I'm-
good,
I'm
there
at
you are.
110 milliseconds.
Arfus Barkus.
That's not too bad.
Patton, we saw you. J-Dog, there you are. And this Corsair coming up on us. Fittest Gem, looks like I got you there. Dean Home. Dr. Pot, good seeing you there. Love it. Sparky Sven. Love it. Oh, here he comes. J-Dog, you're coming past me right now.
Yeah, Barford Gophers too.
That's weird. I must not have my Corsair installed. So you just passed me as a G36.
Really?
Yeah, I think wow, that I don't. Oh my gosh, I'm a sinner.
Man.
I
that doesn't
know.
always work, yeah? Because I own every plane in the sim and you don't see all the correct planes.
I just checked my add-ons linker. I'm totally guilty this time. I don't have it installed. Because of all the issues that we've been having, and maybe this is a good tip for you guys while I'm talking about it. I highly recommend you guys using add-ons linker or something like that to manage your add-ons, given all the issues that the sim is doing, especially with all the hot fixes coming, or hot fixes, quote, quote. I keep only what I want for that particular flight installed, and I would recommend that you guys start doing something similar. It's going to make it a lot easier to narrow down when an issue does arrive, even down to scenery. I know that sounds like an epic pain in the ass, because some of you guys probably have tons and tons of scenery, but it really does make it a lot easier to diagnose a lot of the issues. Because if you only have what you're using for that flight installed, and everything worked fine previously, and all of a sudden this flight doesn't, and you can rinse and repeat the same issues, at least where your problems are, and it makes not necessarily the frustration level go down, but the stress go down. You know at least what the problem is. So just a little tip there. But
yeah, I use it too all the time. And only the in-market thing, you have to delete it, so it's not loaded. Then you can't really disable it. You just have to delete it.
Ranger, that's awesome.
When
that's how it should be, though, old man. That's how it should be.
Creating add-on linker, I wouldn't have dreamed it will become that big. I'm one of the persons behind it.
You said you're one of the developers behind it?
Yeah, well, actually, it's really the main developer is the kid who made it. I mean, he's 18.
Oh,
actually,
wow.
19 now,
Yeah.
and I've helped him around conjunctions versus symbolic links and stuff, and various file systems, because people used to have add-ons on, for example, external hard drives formatted not in NTFS but the expat 32 and even some whatever, and they would be experiencing lots of issues. So we kind of had to go over it, and I'm a computer scientist with lots of experience in data centers, exascale systems, so I've helped Boy in various ways, and yeah, it kind
Dude,
of
you guys have done awesome. It's a fantastic piece of software. I love all of its functionality. Its ease of use is great. People ask me all the time. I get asked in multiple videos. Any video where I show off add-ons linker, I get asked by people, why do you prefer add-ons linker over, say, Modman or things like that. The GUI is very self-explanatory for the most part. The initial setup, although I think a lot of the features, it's almost can be too busy for someone who may be new to it, so it can be intimidating, but really, if you just take the time to read line by line, it's very, very simple. I love it. It's an absolutely amazing piece of software. You guys have fantastic work on it. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I use it since day one, since it got available. I love it also.
Jason, there are no servers. What?
You did it overkill with, you demonstrated it, and I thought, mate, that's amazing. It's exactly what you're after.
I'm sorry, what was that, pal? I missed that. I'm sorry.
I just said with the day you showed it, the first time you showed it off, it was just amazing. I just had to get it. It was really good.
Yep, agreed. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely my go-to. Definitely my go-to. I love it. It's just so simple. I love that. I think one of my favorite things about it is how deep it will read file structure. You can go 4, 5, 6 file folders deep and not have an issue. It makes organizing, especially things like scenery, so much nicer than some of the others that I've used in the past.
Yeah, unlike in community folder where you've just allowed one folder and it's got to be within that folder. That's it.
Yeah, and you better know where it is.
You can drill down there and get what you're after.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it was strange that when actually
a moment in time, click on your
similar because
it's going to be up in the top right hand corner where your profile name is. If you click on your profile name, it should tell you in the bottom of it what server you're currently connected to.
There were like 5 or 6 more similar applications on
yeah, just like Josh said there.
Community.
Josh hit it right on the head.
We were like, okay, let's make this but a little bit simpler, and kind of we never thought it's gonna be the big of a deal like it is, and I'm really glad. Really glad.
You guys were wrong. You were wrong. It's amazing. I love it. But you know what though? That's the thing, and I think that's one of my favorite parts about flight sim in general is the community. And I think that's why I really do try to stay away from the payware aircraft for the most part, unless it's truly earned of the name, But I mean, you guys, the things that are freeware and the things people are doing on their free time to make the sim great. And the same thing happened in X-Plane, the same thing happened in P3D and FSX, and the same thing happens in DCS World. It's awesome. I mean, in all the simulations. And people don't realize it's the community that really builds these simulators. It really is. Not to discredit the developers. I'm not trying to do that at all. But the community is what makes them great.
Yeah, if you look like at a Flybywire, what they accomplished is amazing.
Gosh. Flybywire, working title. Yeah, both of those guys just, I mean, working
Which, by
title
the way-
rewrote the book in navigation.
If any of you guys get a chance on Microsoft, or I'm sorry, Flight Sim TO, the jetpack, that is fun.
Why are we climbing
It looks
still?
stupid, but it's fun as hell to fly.
I will definitely try that. You guys know how I do with add-ons.
Oh,
Alright.
dude, it's a blast.
We are about 30 miles out. Let's start a light descent here.
What runway?
I think 2-1 is the runway today.
Got it.
We should be basically... Oh, never mind. Nope, we're going to have to come in. We're going to fly over and come back around.
Well, I'm going to let you all land so that way I can crash.
It's not like there's a damage model.
No, but I'll end up crashing because I have yet to successfully land this thing.
The Corsair one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these warbirds, I'm using the speed. I know what it is.
In Discord or in
But actually, the Aero Heaven
MSFS?
speed is a little bit more
We're
easier
all
to
in the
run on the
Discord
Flying
chat,
Iron
moment.
one, but the Flying Iron one is totally bug-free. That's solid.
I think live players...
Very true.
I think
Very
either
true.
one of those actually,
Oh,
Jasper,
which, by the
will
way,
work.
I'm thinking about
Oh,
this Saturday. If anybody's interested, I'll be doing a live stream on DCS. If anybody would like to join, you're more than welcome.
What
If
do
you
you-
don't mind me saying, Overkill.
No, how dare you, you son of a... I'm kidding. Why do I care? Okay, so let me just point that out, guys, because that's actually something that's come up quite a few times. I'm not one of those guys who restricts my streams or my content or things like that. You know, I just don't care. If you want to watch my stuff, you're going to watch my stuff. You know, I have no problem advertising anyone else or helping anyone out. You guys want to join me? You guys want to stream? You guys want to, you know, do your stream on top of my stream? I don't care. You know, they can be bed buddies. Go for it. But yeah, no.
Where are you
you-
gonna be on DCS?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that too. That's where I was started. Then I got sidetracked by him asking.
Well, like I say, I'm again, it's in the process of thinking. It just depends on how my week goes
Been
at
there.
work. But it'd be most likely Saturday afternoon around 12 or 1 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Nate, no, I'll be VFRing.
And I'll put information out on my oh, what the hell is it? The Discord channel that I have, and I can pass the information on as well to Overkill on his
You are
channel.
welcome
if
to
you don't
post it on ours, on this one as
Excellent.
well, dude. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're not gonna offend me. Put it in the group flight chat, dude. By all means, absolutely.
mind. Copy that. I appreciate it, Overkill.
Yeah, man. I think I stumbled
War II?
upon of whatever you were streaming like the other week, and it was a lot of fun. But I was flying here, and you were flying DCS.
Yeah, me and my buddy Scoob, we get on that and we do some stupid shit. Hell, I've even got videos on my YouTube channel that me and him. I think we've crashed into each other several different times.
Yeah, with
you know, and
actual
stuff like that.
damage, not like this.
Yeah.
By the way,
There's turbulence here, Jesus. My plane is hopping around.
yeah, it's gonna be brutal over here. These mountain
Yeah,
ranges,
with the
it
mountains.
gets nasty.
Ah, beautiful scenery here.
Yeah, yeah, it's a real pretty
Alright.
area. Northern
I'm gonna
Arizona's
go dive
gorgeous.
one of these canyons. Bye.
You know, I think this is the first time that I haven't blown the engine on the Corsair yet.
Well, and the Aero Heaven
3
speed, you
minutes
can
from now,
blow
you're
the
gonna hear him
engine.
go shit.
Come on, man. I'm knocking on wood over here, okay?
Just keep your RPM down, man. Keep that prop down.
Exactly.
You'll be all right.
Hey, by the way, I was going to ask you this.
Yeah.
You know, like in DCS on the P51, you can set a button on your HOTAS to where you can run your RPMs up and down, like, smoothly, right? Is there a way to do that in Microsoft Flight Sim?
As far as the pitch,
Just for, like, running your RPMs up and down.
well, so your RPMs are typically associated with the propeller pitch, is typically how you would call that. Wasn't it this one that it's page up? No, that's DCS, isn't it? I think the page up is DCS. I was just messing around. I can't remember if that was Mosquito. I don't think there is a keyboard command. Are you limited on access? What are you flying with again?
No, I'm flying the F4 Corsair boat.
No. Physical hardware.
Oh, it's the Thrustmaster HOTAS.
Oh, you are using that? So all I do, as far as the Corsair goes, I map the left throttle to my propeller pitch. I use the slider on the right for my mixture, and then the right throttle for actual engine power. And that's how I control my RPMs in it. I just use the left one. That's why I'm doing it right now too.
Gotcha. Well,
but as far as a button, I don't think so.
Okay. Because like I say, on the well, it's the older style HOTAS, so it doesn't have like separate throttles or anything like that. It's all one axis.
Oh, you don't have the Warthog. Sorry, my bad.
No, I wish I had that.
That's right. You
Jesus.
said that earlier. That's right. You said that earlier. My fault. I misunderstood.
No
which one
worries.
we were talking
No
about.
worries, man. No worries at all.
There's an axis bind for it.
There's an axis bind for it. Yeah, no, he was looking for. So that's the problem essentially, is that he's only got a single axis. He's just got the single throttle axis, so he doesn't have any other axis to play with that could be used for pitch. I'm trying to think. You know what? If you can remind me when we're done flying tonight, I will check spad.next and see if you can bind it through SimConnect. That might be something worth looking into.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, Bob.
And I still can't believe just unplugging my SSD card and plugging it back in has made my computer run even better.
That tells me the cable was loose. That's why I asked you if it wiggled. If it wiggles, what I'm wondering is if the vibration from the computer shook it loose.
Yeah, dude.
Because that should not have happened. And if that's the case, I would remember I told you yesterday you don't need to replace your cables. I would absolutely replace your cables if that's a concern. If you can very easily pull that out, replace the SATA and the power cable.
Gotcha. Well, the thing of it is before I had everything set up the way I do now, there was one night my wife lost her balance and knocked over my tower.
I could have done it.
Well, yeah.
And
I'm on final.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, how flimsy those cables are for SATA cables. Like, yeah, that's definitely what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I agree.
any which way,
That is good though. It still saved you money.
Yeah. Ever since I, when it dawned on me, I just unplugged them and plugged it back in because I was trying to get that SSD thing. I guess it's mounted on there. I guess I don't know, but I was trying to get it off there so I could take it with me and go to Best Buy and get a new one. And it just dawned on me. I was like, hey, maybe if I plug this thing back in, maybe it was just a loose cable or something. And sure as shit, this thing's been running like a dream.
That's really good, brother.
Oh, I'm excited, dude. With the amount of money that I spent on this damn thing, shit.
So where are y'all now?
We're getting ready to land at Flagstaff.
I just did a butter smooth landing with my Spitfire.
Yeah, I'm 15 out.
I think I'm flying over it. I see a couple people down there.
Yeah, there's a Tomcat here also, or an F-15.
Somebody rolled in with an a DA-62.
No,
That's
I'm,
a good plane to fly. I forget all about the DA-62.
Still not in the air. I actually realized how many things I've been missing for doing event like this, and for example, I didn't forward a yoke button for push to talk.
Yeah, look at all these
feature,
planes out here, guys.
On one of my machines that runs Discord. And there's just
Look at this.
a lot
God,
of
I
things
love
that
these
need
group
to program.
flights. I freaking love it. They're so much fun. Ah, you guys are so cool. So from what's visible, we have at least, I would say at least 50 aircraft up in the air.
Well,
Nice.
that's the maximum you can see, eh? That's the limit of Microsoft.
Is it really?
Yeah, if it's more than 50, it divides it in a new session, and those two sessions don't see each other.
I did not know that. There you guys go.
Well, that sucks.
So that could be why some of you guys aren't seeing anybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Overkill, you are a famous streamer, or?
Am I a famous streamer, guys?
Yes.
I wish, man. I wish.
really?
You're
I do-
famous to us, man.
Please, Mr. Overkill.
I wish. I do primarily YouTube content as far as recording. So it all started with DCS World Tutorials, and then jumped on to Microsoft Flight Simulator when it came up. I primarily do recordings. I try to do the best tutorials that I can. You know, as I learn,
Wait.
I like to share it. Try to adjust that.
Oh my
learning
God, I
curve.
know, I know you're. I'm your. Whoa, you did the DC. Look, I'm an old DCS man. Actually, I've been there since Flaming Cliffs. You know.
Yeah,
So
nice. There
I
you go.
know your channel.
Very
I know
awesome.
you are actually famous.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I do. I do. I had a lot
Is
of
that
people.
famous or infamous?
Oh, there it is. I wish. I hope. Green Ranger, I see him lagging like crazy, but I see him. Oh, he's
Still
in.
brutal, that was a
You guys.
bouncy landing, huh?
Yeah, you guys are about to get stuck with an F-22
That's
by
1,
Green
2, 3.
Ranger.
I got a nice view of the
Oh,
runway
he's
here,
coming-
everybody
he's
coming
gonna
in.
shoot us down.
Yeah, Ranger's
Okay, now
rolling
you
in with the
guys can
Raptor.
probably hear me, right?
I can hear you. Yep, we got you.
Okay. So where are you guys relative to the airport? Or are you at the airport?
A lot of us are starting to. You're going to start seeing a ton of aircraft landing. They've already begun landing, so.
Which
Tommy,
one
how's
are
it
you?
going, buddy? Late's always better than never, my friend.
21.
Nice.
Yep, 2-1 is the active.
I touched down on 03, I think it was.
Maker Mike, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
And I
Whoa,
learned
just got
something.
buzzed
If
by
I don't
somebody.
throttle to,
Who was that?
enough, and idling,
Ah,
it doesn't
J-Dog.
generate enough power to power my GTN 750 GPS.
Now there's a setting in here to see the tags over the
I'm
aircraft
on,
like you have,
Mark,
right?
we are, let's see here. I'm on about an
That's
8-mile
under
approach.
traffic. You can enable them and view them.
Yeah,
Ton of
general
aircraft
options.
rolling in. It's going
Yeah,
to get
general options,
busy.
traffic, and yeah, enable
Name-
the nameplates.
Yep, switch them to on and unsafe.
Do we have someone from the south here?
Yes.
There's a few.
Yes.
How south?
Strictly count.
Alright,
South, like
let's-
Texas, Tennessee, and stuff.
Tennessee.
Florida?
Yeah,
There's
sure.
our runway.
Australia.
I'm a great country music lover, so that's why I asked.
Belgium, Europe in the house, so far away.
I got to tell you, brother, with your accent, I'd love to hear you sing some Garth Brooks or George Strait.
I think Australia wins for the South.
Yeah, he definitely wins for the South, and either one of them with their accents, I want to hear them sing some country music. I got to see it.
All right. Stand there by the corner. One guy was complaining. The other guy was sipping whiskey, wasn't carrying a thing.
Not bad at all. Look at this guy. Yeah.
Shit,
Beautiful.
kids were getting good and getting hard to handle. The other guy was sipping whiskey, wasn't carrying a thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Like the lightning strikes.
I love it. Perfect.
Thank you. That's actually his latest hit from
Oh,
a few years ago. George Strait.
that is awesome. That is awesome. I
Ooh-wee,
I
go,
hosted karaoke for almost 10 years, so I'm all about singing, man.
I was a karaoke disc jockey for about 4 years.
Yeah, that was me.
My wife.
Yep, same. About 10 years I did it out here in Tucson.
Up here in Great KC Mo. Well, yeah. I kind of miss that life.
I do and I don't. I was also a bouncer 3 nights a week. Fly Farther just said, Darren, now I need a beer.
Right.
That's right, man. Once you start hearing that karaoke, it's like, then you get that liquid courage on board, and ooh, he's singing tonight.
Exactly. See, you had the. I assume you understand the 2 types of karaoke.
Absolutely.
So, for the ones that don't know, there's karaoke, and then there's carry no key.
That is it. That is it.
I'm all too aware of that.
Oh my God.
Overkill short final.
I've heard some serious young ladies thinking that they could sing in some white trash version of fucking Shania Twain. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Absolutely nothing in this world will beat the golden multiple ladies drunk off their ass rocking the Love Shack.
Oh dear God.
Yep. Vietnam flashbacks.
Right? Or that, or my worst, the one that I had to hear probably 5 to 10 times a night was freaking Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow.
Yes.
There's a skeeter on my Peter, get it off.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
Jesus. Oh, that took a turn very quickly. It's just me, or is this conversation escalating off the charts here?
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, man.
Hell,
Oh,
I even had one guy come in and start doing David Allen Coe.
I'll take that over some of the other crap. I had to laugh. So, one of my coolest karaoke moments was when I was hosting. I had this guy come in, right? Big, heavy-set man. And rocking this old beard, and he talked like this, right? I mean, like literally that deep rasp, like holy shit, right? Like I've smoked way too much in my life. And he hands me his slip, and I talked to him for a second. I always like to try to shake hands, things like that. And as he walks away, I look at the slip, and it's Led Zeppelin's "Stairway to Heaven." I'm like, oh shit! Like I should have warned him. I'm thinking like, all right, well, whatever, to each their own. And he nailed it. I have no idea where this voice came from, who was hiding in his pocket that was nailing it. But I mean, the tone, the sound, the pitch, you name it, was dead on from a guy who sounded like this. And he sounded exactly like Led Zeppelin. It was like, what in the hell just came out of your body?
Mm-hmm. I like French fried taters with mustard on them. Mm-hmm.
Sling blade.
Damn.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm gonna hit you with it. Mm-hmm.
You got a pretty mouth.
Okay, whoa.
I took his head off with a lawnmower blade. Mm-hmm.
Ah, dude, he nailed that role, dude. He's another one. But you know what? It's amazing how many of those actors are absolutely out of their minds. Like Billy Bob Thornton, I guess, is like actually like genuinely a couple sheets to the wind, and like Angelina Jolie, crazy. But they're also
Smoking hot.
used to be. I don't know if I can still give her that anymore. But yes, I will second that.
It doesn't matter. If she was in front of me right now, I'd be on.
No. So so here's my one, and I guess it depends. You have to categorize them, right? Is the proper way to do this here. But the most elegant, gorgeous, beautiful actress that I would love just to say that I had, a meeting with, trying to be socially acceptable here on YouTube, would be Catherine Zeta-Jones. I don't care how old she is. I don't care, where I'm at in life, whatever. Just even if she just held my hand, that would be cool. Catherine Zeta-Jones is beautiful, and she's just so classy and elegant. It's just like, oh. Anyway.
Agreed. Very much agreed.
Fanboy moment over.
Guys, is there a way for the Discord to somehow for me to not have to push a button every time I want to speak?
Yes, I just advise caution with that because we're streaming. So there is a way to go into your settings and go into audio, and you can use voice activation. However, keep in mind that depending on how sensitive your microphone is, we may pick up something you don't want us to hear later on. So I advise caution on that, given the fact that this is recorded and streamed.
Well, yeah, I know that. I see. I'm streaming as well, and my headset is actually from my airplane, from Cessna. It's a really good telex.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I can just set a high threshold, and I guess it won't be a problem. Huh?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's awesome, Mark. That's awesome. Small world, man.
Discord set up so you can't use.
Yeah, so it can be push to talk, or you can use voice activation.
No, you turned that off. Or whoever set up the Discord.
Did I really?
Yeah. Because I always use voice activated, and it doesn't work on your server.
I might have done that intentionally, being guilty as charged here for a minute.
You guys hear me okay?
I can indeed. Unfortunately, not everybody's as cool as you guys are.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no, it's he's right. I have it restricted. I'll address that Let me think
Yeah.
about that one, because the thing is that not everyone is as cool and mature as you guys are. So I have to be cautious when I think about things like that. So let me process that one for a minute. I'll think on that one, because I do agree. I normally use voice activation as well, but all right. So let's see where we're going. I think I got time for. We got about 50 minutes left here.
I do agree with it. It's tough when it's like, if it gets into like a lot of people for sure.
Actually, for me, I'm going to have to call it a night, Mr. Overkill. 2 o'clock comes pretty early for going to work.
I hear you, man. I'm up at 4, so I'm right there with you. I feel your pain. By all means, sir, you have yourself a wonderful evening. I'm glad you flew with us tonight. It was fun.
Absolutely, man. Always have a blast. Look forward to. I do look forward to these group flights, and like I say, I will put information out on
Thanks, Mark.
my
Appreciate
Discord
that, man.
and Overkill's Discord about my DCS stream. Hopefully this Saturday, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, definitely give me the details of that. I might join you. What are we flying? Oh, you don't know yet. Okay.
Well, it'd be basically you fly anything that you want. Doesn't make no difference. Whatever you got, you want to fly it, fly it. So that's just kind of the way I work. Basically, I'll find a server that can pretty much house everybody. Probably do some formation flights, smoke on, smoke off, whatever y'all want to do. It makes no difference to me.
Sounds good, buddy. Let us know.
Absolutely. Like I say, once I get it all figured out, I will post information. And yes, it will be on YouTube, by the way.
Hey, and make sure go ahead and throw your if it'll let you throw a link to your YouTube channel down in the description there or in the chat comment.
That I can do if I could figure out how to do that.
Well, when you do, it's here and ready. We still got one more hop to do, so feel free to throw that in there. And guys, when you see that, make sure to give J-Dog here a good subscribe and a like. Help him out here.
So where are you guys gonna fly to from?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, we're currently in Flagstaff, if you're talking about right now, or you're still talking about DCS.
No, Flagstaff. Are you gonna be in Flagstaff?
Yeah, we're in Flagstaff right now. And I'm trying to figure out where we're going to go next. I'm grabbing some screenshots first as people are coming in.
Okay, guys, I've got to head off. It's 11 a.m. over here, so yeah, got things to do for the day. But thanks so much for the stream and for letting me in on your Discord. Much appreciated. Cheers.
Absolutely, buddy. You take care. It's good seeing you.
Take care.
Good night.
See you guys.
Yeah, probably it was,
I'm
man.
only in Belgium. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, is that you down there with the
So
320?
what are you gonna
Nice.
fly? Just any propeller type, single engine?
So, we've got a couple. It's really up to you. We've got quite a few aircraft up here. I'm running the Baron G58. We've got G36s out here. We've got Cessna 208s. We got Vertigos. I think I saw one up there. I mean, basically whatever you want to fly, man. It's totally your call. We've even got an A320. So I mean, if you want to get crazy.
You got a T-45 here too.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
T-45.
On the left, Dalsy.
Still got aircraft coming in. We're going to give them about 5 or 6 minutes here, guys, and then we'll figure out the last leg here.
Yeah, I picked up the T-45 this time, Mike.
How you liking it?
I like it so far.
Very awesome. I got to look into that one. I haven't picked that one up just yet.
Well, if I'm flying it, I must like it. Otherwise, I'd have been in the Baron.
I do like this Baron. I really do. It's fun to fly. I wish somebody would pick it up, though, and make a mod for it, like the
I think
TBM.
I'm gonna go for the TBM.
You and me both.
Yeah, TBM's awesome. I can do anything with the TBM. I love the TBM.
I think I managed to put my YouTube channel in your chat there, MT. I'm not sure, or not MT. Jesus Christ, you sound like a friend of mine in Florida. Overkill.
Did you put it in the Discord or in the YouTube chat?
It's in the YouTube chat, but I can also put it in the Discord as well.
Put it in the Discord because I'm not seeing it. So that way I can pass it on. Just tell me what channel you put it in.
All right, give me just a sec here.
Put it in MSFS 2020 chat, and I'll copy it over.
If you let me know where you're gonna fly to, I'll input that and I'll join you.
I am still looking. I'm trying to figure out what we got as far as time here. So I've got about an hour here.
All right, it's in the chat there, bud.
All right, sounds good, man.
An hour? How about San Diego?
We're not going to make it over to San Diego. That's going to be way too long. San Diego, we'd be looking at a couple hours at least. That's why we had to divert. We were going to do San Diego initially.
Oh, that's right, single engine, yeah.
Yeah, we realized it was going to take much longer than we thought. What is casting a shadow on my plane? Something is casting a major shadow.
There's a big.
There's an
airline
A320 behind me. He's honking his horn.
Were you already in Las Vegas, or?
No, we're in Flagstaff. Let's see here. Where do we want
Las
to go?
Vegas is
Cool. I can see a helicopter fly by here.
Let's see how far Vegas is. What's the distance to Vegas?
I'm gonna have to bail too, Overkill. So I'll join you on the next one. And if anybody's going over to DCS, that sounds like a blast.
All right, guys. Sounds good, man. Take care, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. See you later.
You bet.
So long.
Take care. All right, guys. So we are going to go over to Payson is where we're going to go. It's about 55 miles from here. A nice short little hop. Nothing too crazy. Another new little airport. ICAO is Kilo Papa Alpha November. Yeah, Josh, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. Jason, thanks, man. Take it easy.
Kilo Alpha Papa November?
Kilo Papa Alpha November. Kilo Papa Alpha November, yes, that is correct.
Okay, thank you. Alpena County Regional, it shows.
Should be Payson. That's what that is. Hang on a second. Let me double check myself. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that one's in Michigan.
Oh, Hereford, Texas. What the hell was I thinking of then? Well, what the hell? That's where we're going to fly to. We're going to go to Hereford, Texas. Oh, no, I'm right. It's Payson Airport. That's weird. There's two of them. How can that be?
What's the number again?
It's Kilo Papa Alpha November, KPAN, and that is Payson Airport. So I was right about that. I was like, I've flown there before. I know it's Payson. All right, so that's where we're going to head out here, guys. I'm going to step away for just a minute, and I will be right back, and we'll get going again.
Can somebody repeat that code again? Because I was wrong initially.
Kilo Papa Alpha November.
Yeah, KPN.
KPN. Payson. Alright, got it. Thank you so much.
Wonder why this put me in the air and I told it not to.
Hey Sparky, where in Europe are you at?
What was the question?
Where in Europe are you at?
Belgium.
Oh, cool.
Capital of Europe. Brussels.
I'm from Denmark.
Reinvented it.
Yeah, I'm from Denmark.
Oh. Right, it's early morning for us then.
Well, I live in the United States now, but...
okay. No, here's 3 a.m., but I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so I have some day off.
Hey, 3, I'm here as well. Serbia, Belgrade.
Well, it's also far away. We're all over the planet. That's cute. That's perfect. That's my third community flight today, so it was a busy weekend.
Nice.
I would call that a good weekend.
Yeah.
It's always funny to see that many people in there.
Yeah, but first was the VR pilot guy, is a good buddy of mine, and then also the VR flight sim guy, Steve. He's very close, he's a good guy. We do a lot of stuff together.
So you're locking your G2?
Oh, I love it. It's my first VR headset, so I have nothing to compare it to, but as far as I can see, all the reviews and everything is the best you can get. Or it's the Vario, which is like $5,000 plus €800 every year. That's crazy money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've had. I started with the first gen Oculus, and then I got the Oculus Rift S, and then I went to the Quest 2. And I want to get the G2 myself. Just haven't done it yet.
Well, the G2 is just awesome, perfect. But with my top AMD system, the Ryzen 9 5600 5900X, I had a lot of issues like a year ago when I got it. but that's all been resolved now thanks to AMD and the Sim Update 5 of Microsoft. No more crash to desktop whatsoever. Rock solid.
Yeah,
Anybody? Does anybody out there fly the T-45?
I have it also, yeah. And there's somebody I just saw it today here now. The jet.
Yeah,
you know?
me.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if anybody knew where the nose wheel steering button is on this.
The nose wheel steering button. It's just with the rudders, huh?
Shouldn't be possible to map that from the control mapping user interface as an axis.
Let me check and see if I can find it on there.
Just go filtering and into the search box for the command and type steer.
I'm gonna try that.
I use my rudder for all the planes.
Yeah, Ted, you have a huge setup though, right?
Yeah, pretty good. I got plenty of buttons.
Yeah.
Me as well.
I can only imagine how hard it is to map like all that. That's just mind-blowing. We're all hanging out on the parking spot.
All right. Let's see how it
like
looks.
the helicopter in front of us. That's fun to watch.
Very cool.
Did you guys hear that somebody's working on a Canadair CL-415 water bombing with fire effects?
Oh my god, dude! I was just talking about that just the other day on my streams.
I saw a YouTube video on it, and for the life of me, I cannot find it where I saw it.
Oh, dude, that's exactly. I was just saying the other day when I was doing the crop duster video, how I would love even an independent flight simulation of a firebombing, dude. I think that would be an awesome simulator.
Well, what I saw on YouTube looked very promising.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, Overkill's taxi.
That'll be my mission tonight, to go back in history and see if I can find it.
Absolutely.
TBM's kind of weird with the map.
The TBM is? How so?
Usually there's supposed to be a zoom in and zoom out on the screen itself, and it's not there though. Oh, I know why, I think. No? Yeah, I don't...
Oh my god, Ranger! So for those of you who aren't watching, Green Ranger just put a $5 donation, which thank you very much once again, man. You're amazing. And he says, this stream is brought to you by Metamucil, keeping you regular since 1908.
Where is that zoom in and zoom out for the map?
On the TBM?
Yeah.
It should be, if you're looking at the TSC, the touchscreen controller, it should be the knob on the bottom right, if memory serves.
Yeah, bottom right.
And you need to make sure you have the map up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
And that the MFD is selected on the TSC.
I'm used to the other system where you can just touch it on the screen. Ha.
Oh yeah, no. So I'm thinking the next one, either I'm going to try to put together some sort of air race circuit. I think that'd be kind of fun. But if I can't get something like that together, we'll do maybe get into something a bit faster.
Well, you gotta mess around with Ranger and I in the Alps too. It was so much fun.
Absolutely. We had a good time messing around with that with the Vertigo the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day.
Yeah, that was nice.
There he is.
How's it going, Bob?
Doing well.
Oops.
The Grand Canyon was also a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love flying through down in the canyon.
I've done that as well.
Yeah, that was fun.
But like the Alps, the amount of different canyons that you could just jump to, and then with the vertigo where flight climb, any of that just doesn't even matter anymore. Like, oh my god, we were just having a blast.
Okay, I took a small break. Are you guys? Are we leaving?
We're getting rolling on that right now.
All right.
Uh-oh. A little aggressive on the takeoff there.
Dr. Lars, are you a dentist?
I am not.
I've always been meaning to ask you that.
Well, I need to follow that up and be like, why?
His name tag.
Oh no, I mean like, what? Why were you wondering? Like, do you have a dentist named Dr. Lars?
No, I was just curious, you know?
Ah, gotcha.
Trying to see, like, you know, like, the variety of people that we have here.
I love it. I love all the different backgrounds and stuff. Love hearing you guys' stories.
I work on an asphalt crew.
Oh, there you go.
So you're the one we get to blame for the crappy runways when we find one?
Yeah, but more like roads, not airports.
Oh, you don't want to go there, man, because I will absolutely, you know, we'll have fighting words if you work on the roads in Tucson, because they suck.
No, not Tucson. East
Nah.
Tennessee. They're pretty bad here too, though. They have bad roads. They'll nail 'em up pretty good.
I'm just picking on you. Every monsoon season, man, we get potholes the size of the Grand Canyon.
But no, I'm not a doctor at all. I was in a first-person shooter clan where everyone was named Doctor or something.
Ah, I gotcha.
What altitude are we flying at?
That's cool.
You can actually keep it pretty low according to, well, if we're talking mean sea level, or AGL, excuse me. I'm shooting for about 10,000. Pacing isn't very far, guys. It's going to be a pretty quick hop. It's a fun little way. One last hoorah before we call it.
It's awesome now with the sundown going. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You guys, if you guys ever get the chance, Arizona has the best sunsets, if I may be so humble.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Especially when you get into more of the desert terrain like down south where you get all the dust in the air. And the way it reflects the sunlight, man, you get some of the coolest colors out here. Just the sunsets are amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Especially
amazing.
how,
I'm
like,
just that
it's that
Sobo
long.
did this.
Rick, what do you need, bud? A flight simulator?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I was just saying, like, that long skyline to help it.
Fly, are you being
I've
serious?
always liked sunrises. I guess because it just makes you appreciate that you've made it to one more day.
I will agree with that. It's one of the, so when I first started working mornings, so I've always been a night hawk ever since I was a young boy. And with my latest job, I had to move to the, early worm shift, if you will. And I've really gotten to appreciate the sunrises. I do love them. Yeah, Sonora, that's another one. Sonora would absolutely have gorgeous sunrises and sunsets. Yeah, Rick, you do, man. Rick, it's a blast. And I fly monitor for the sake of all you guys watching, but if you can get into virtual reality with it, oh man. Let's pull some power back here. We're running a little hot. Got
Oh, Lars and I both went with the Zoom planes.
I can't blame you guys. I really can't. Let's It's my favorite part about this simulator, guys. I mean, I will say this: what you're seeing here for the sunset is pretty accurate. It really is.
Oh, it's so great.
Yeah, Microsoft Asobo did this. It's amazing. The weather model, it's mind-blowing every day.
Yeah, if you guys can check out the moon, like Flyfarther just put in the YouTube chat. That's pretty accurate. You can see that kind of thing.
Right. It's on the list that the moon is too big or something. I don't know if that's
It is
true.
a little too big. I will agree with that. It is a little too big, but the detail, it's pretty on point. It's not bad.
Just that haze skyline sunset. It's just really accurate.
Yep, it is.
I almost panicked. I turned and Penelope wasn't there.
Did you have to turn it back on? Phrasing.
Yes.
Verbiage.
Going like as slow as we can go.
Rick probably won't be able to do it this time, man, but where's your town? Dale, we are on server USA West. I was just out there.
Past you.
You know what? I got a house blocking
Inverted.
my view of the moon.
Yeah.
And we have a little bit of cloud cover out here.
Overkill, I meant. I passed you.
Everybody's passing me, man. I'm only doing 140 knots.
Yeah, I buzzed the tower, so to speak.
We'll have to make sure we get everyone at DCS. That'd be fun too. Even if we put the combat away. If you guys haven't tried it, even if you're not into combat. Holy shoot, Ted.
I just downloaded DCS, but like I said, I've had a lot of custom controls, and I'm having a nightmare getting anything to work.
So, elaborate on that. Where are you struggling with getting things to work? Button controls, access. What is it that's giving you a hard time?
Button controls and views, basically. I can, it picks up all the accesses for the sticks, but then trying to look around, I'm trying to map all that, trying to get it to look around the cockpit.
Oh, you use a POV?
I use an array of stuff. I've got a T1600 on the right. I've got my 150 that's all custom up. I've got a custom hostess and a button box, the whole 9 yards.
But you got the, you're using a point of view hat to look around? You don't have a head tracker?
Not yet. That's one of the next projects to work on now.
So, highly recommend that. Were you here earlier when I talked about how I built mine and a really cheap way to do it?
Yeah, I need that.
So, just to give you a little tip, but if you haven't bought anything yet, I will elaborate more on this if you want to catch me on Discord, because I already went through it once, so I don't want to bore everybody. But Amazon, get a Track IR Pro Clip. They're like $50 US dollars. Get a PS3 eye camera. They're like $8. Get an old VHS tape or an old 3x5 floppy drive, something you can take the film out of it because you'll need it for tint. To block out all the other ambient light. That way you just get the IR, and you can have yourself a full head tracker for, let's call it $70 just to be safe.
Yeah, no, this is Make It Bike, by the way. I finally got up.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
Not much. Yeah, I'm looking at those, and I'm also looking at maybe 3D printing and doing an RGBneo setup right now as well.
Nice. There you go.
So yeah, I've got a box full of infrared.
So
stuff, so.
just make sure it has a wide field of view, man, because that's the mistake. So I made my own as well, and that was the mistake that I made, is the IR LEDs that I had didn't have a wide enough view angle, so it really limited my ability to turn my head anything past, I would say, 20 degrees, and it would lose tracking. So just make sure that you get some the IR LEDs that you use have a very wide view, or wide broadcast, I should say. And then to solve your control problem, remind me after the stream, and I'll link it to you if you want, but try Googling DCS RS Mapper. It is a third-party software that a guy named Avantar made, and it's just a key binding software. So It makes it real easy to bind everything, all your button boxes and everything like that to the sim. What you'll be using is keyboard commands in RS Mapper. So anything that you want to map in the sim, you'll have to associate with a keyboard command. But then you just put that keyboard command in RS Mapper and associate it with your physical control, your button that you wish. And the nice thing about RS Mapper that it does that DCS doesn't do natively is you can address actions based on short press, long press, and release.
Oh, nice.
So, and you can also create sequences. So, for example, if you want to just, like, speaking to the Thrustmaster Warthog for a second, the throttle, if you wanted the APU switch on it to turn on the electrical power and close the cockpit and, I don't know, turn on the APU, call it crazy, right? You can set up a sequence where it'll do all of that as well. You can set up delays and durations. It's a pretty awesome piece of software, it really is.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And it's free.
Yeah,
Well,
I use FSUI PC. It's the same thing basically. And,
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I kind of like that part better. It's free.
Yeah, besides, yeah, this the other one is free, but in FSUI PC, besides these compound stuff and grouped commands, you can also make the so-called flags. You
I
can
love
program,
landing.
for
Landing's
example,
fun.
on the first press, do this. On the second press, if this is turned on, then this.
Yes,
goes on.
and or
On the
if
third
uses
press,
yes.
if this is on, this off, then this on, and etc. etc. So you can do insane things.
You're doing that through FSUI PC7?
And now I'm
Nice.
grouped with you guys.
What's up, buddy? What was that? Sorry, I wasn't using my push to talk. What'd you say?
It says now I'm grouped with you guys. I was a little bit further away from you.
Oh, nice. Welcome to the pack, Ben. We're using FSUI PC with DCS World?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
that's what I use.
I didn't even know you could use it with DCS.
Neither did I.
Although,
Neither.
if memory serves, actually it does allow for keyboard command.
Yeah. I mean, it should technically work.
I
yes.
didn't think about that.
I think almost every add-on, well, almost anything good uses FSU PS. You know, I mean, they all.
Yeah, it's flight simulator, flight simulation inter-process connect protocol.
Yeah, it's just the way.
Mark,
to
yes,
connect
I
to,
will.
talk to the simulator software.
Do me a favor, buddy. Try to remind me when I land. Actually, you know what? Hang on a second. I
Yeah,
think I can
mostly
get
my
it.
problem
Hold
with the DCS setup is taking the time to do it. The one thing I did like about it is it actually
tools.
identifies all the
Yeah, I got it right here. Hang
Arduino micros by their serial numbers, which is unique to
Copy.
all these programs.
Hey, what's your first name, Overkill?
My name is Mike, senor. My name is Mike.
Hey, Mike. You know what you should review? You should try review self-loading cargo. I think that's a promising piece of software.
You know, a lot of people have brought that one up to me, and I keep letting it fall under the desk. So give me a second. Let me find my notepad here.
You have to buy it, but I have it. It's very cheap, and he's coming up with an update fairly soon that's going to be unbelievable, more than what it is now.
Oh, I don't worry about payment. I don't care. If it's good, I buy it.
What was that called again?
Self-loading cargo. Yep.
Yeah, it's basically like an airline simulation. You could pick a bunch of different sound packs like Delta, US Air, whatever. I use Delta because that's who I used to fly for anyway. But
Oh damn, cool.
so it's got this, flight attendants doing announcements and all that stuff, and not just that. You have to actually do things in procedure as if you were actually flying an airline. You have to manage the crew and all that stuff, and yeah, pretty cool.
I love those immersion softwares like that.
I'm retired, of course. I'm 58 years old. I haven't flown in like 15 years, so
Yeah, thanks. I gotta check that out.
not commercially anyway.
What did you fly for?
Delta. I was just
I
doing
mean, yeah,
shuttles
yeah.
from Boston to New York. I didn't do overseas.
That's cool. What were you flying?
737 Boeing was actually doing flights to the Carolinas too, but nothing that would take me out of going home at the same day. I actually got very lucky. I was turned down at first when I applied because they like have a hard on for the military.
Yeah.
I went to New England Aviation, got my pilot's license through
Yes. Triton 1 is
but
me.
that lacks you experience of actually in the real world of actually flying passengers.
Still young,
so
Rick.
they
Still
don't
young.
like that.
Yeah, they tend to take military.
So you have to start off small. So what I did is I got a job in Boston. It was a private jet, Learjet company that would fly CEOs when they come into the country, like Japanese CEOs, and they wanted a private aircraft maybe to go to New York from Boston or maybe to Washington or whatever it is. That I started doing that as a co-pilot, and then I actually got my own actual route because they had specific
Yeah, it is, man.
routine customers too. One of them was Senator
I love
Ted
Arizona
Kennedy. We used to
sunsets.
take him to Martha's Vineyard from New York.
That's cool.
And this was back in the day, a
Getting
long time
bumpy.
ago, obviously. Then I reapplied and I found somebody that actually was able to
Rick Lone, how's it going,
open
man?
their mouth for me and juice me in a little bit. If it wasn't for that individual, I would have never flown for them.
Lightning Tuba. The Sparks Ven's still out there.
That's cool.
So I tell anybody, if you ever want to
Big
fly for
Jimbo.
the airlines, don't go to the aviation school
Dingo.
route. Number one, it costs a lot of money. You'll be paying student loan off for years. Number two, go to military. The military's free, and you'll fly the best of the best. And like I said, once they see you're in the military experience, they have an immediate hard-on for that. They'll cater to you like you wouldn't believe.
All I ever wanted to fly was ag.
Never got to fly the Airbus. They had some Airbus, but never got to fly it. Any aircraft that you fly, you have to do specific training for through the company.
See everybody
and get
descending
rated for
up
it
there.
through them. Regardless of FAA policies, the airlines have their own policies that you have to follow.
No, I was talking about ag flying, crop dusting.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I have friends who do that, and yeah, and also they every spring they are dropping little balls with the sterilization chemical for foxes and some more species. And actually, they come to me, and I program their GPS devices so that whenever they drop every single of those little balls, the GPS writes
Push that Seminole,
an
man.
entry
Push that
in a
Seminole.
database, and it gets sent via satellite in central database, etc., etc. So
Yeah,
lots of things, and it is exciting, and in fact, it's also dangerous.
Yeah. Sounds a lot more laid back though. I mean, when you fly the airlines, it's a lot of stress, I'm telling you.
As everybody's coming in, make sure we're coming in on 24, I believe is the runway out here. So landing in from the east.
Yep, roger. 06 is the opposite, so that's wrong, so 24.
Well, this doesn't have a map in it, and doesn't have any kind of autopilot or GPS or anything. So I'm flying, instead of IFR, I'm flying IFY.
Damn it, Ted.
Right?
I never know. Well, it doesn't have any of that built in. So, and
just the way you said it.
I don't know where I'm going, but I can always get there in a hurry.
I guarantee you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'll get where I'm going.
Look at all those.
Just do a flyby to
And
see
we are
which
climbing.
side is which.
Don't want to be doing that.
Has any of you ever actually had a pilot's license, private or otherwise?
I had a student license.
I've jumped out of them. Does that count?
Well, I went and soloed on my 16th birthday, 50 years ago, And when I went and took my physical right after that, found out I was colorblind.
Dude, I loved that crop duster was a
I went to
hoot.
a small
I had a great time flying that thing
airline,
the other day.
a small airline.
I was
small
tooling around with it a
school
little bit
called
this
the Beverly
morning, just
Flight
screwing
Center in
around. I had a
Beverly.
good time. It's fun.
Got my private pilot's license in 46 hours. I believe 40 is the minimum that you have to have. Most people get it 50 or 60. I actually got it in 46. Then I
Yes,
wanted
sir.
to do commercial work, so I had to
Everybody's
go to a bigger
rolling in.
school. When I found out how much it was going to cost, I was wicked discouraged. But then I found out that it was college credited, and you could get.
Try to come in behind the TBM here.
I did that.
PPL with float endorsement.
You got your PPO with your float endorsement? Oh, man.
Yeah, well, of course, you live in Canada, you have to have floats.
Fact. All right. So what's that like, man? What was it like the first time you landed on water?
Well, I was 12 when that
Wow, really? Look at this guy. That is
really
awesome,
deep.
man.
Yeah, my dad had his own airplane.
Ah, gotcha. What kind of airplane?
A Fleet Canuck, where there's no electrics. You had to hand crank the prop.
No shit. That is so cool, dude. That is so
I actually
cool.
landed on water with a Cessna 152. Didn't have any pontoons on it or anything. It was an emergency landing.
I was like, wait a minute. I knew it. I was like, there's more coming to this story.
I actually witnessed a guy do the same thing.
Yeah, the
It was
firewater tankers, dude, that's going to be so cool if that makes it here. Oh
I
my
didn't
gosh,
flip it
I would be
over.
all over
I
that.
actually hit the tail first, and then it went straight to the landing gear, flat right on his belly. Hit my head right on the ceiling. It wasn't pretty, but it did disfigure the wings on the top.
Yeah, I bet.
But it didn't rupture them or anything, which is a good thing. And it actually takes a lot, believe it or not.
Turned a
to
little
actually...
late there.
Remember when you were talking about how you were flying that acrobatic aircraft, and I said if you actually did that in the real world, you'd be pulling 10 Gs and probably...
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I knew that too.
Right, but, and you said probably break the wings off, but it wouldn't. It takes a lot, believe it or not, to break off the wings of an aircraft. You couldn't, by overstressing it in the air, by diving or whatever, even as hard as you could. It's just not possible. Those things, if you knew how they were made, it would take it actually impact with the ground.
You just black out first.
Yeah. There's no way you could actually possibly.
I thought I
break
read
the wings
somewhere that
off.
there was an issue with the initial test version of the Tomcat, where with the wings extended, they had over-G'd it and destroyed the right wing. I thought I had read that somewhere.
Yeah, but it didn't break it off. It has what they call hinges on it for the extension on it,
Right.
and that disconnected.
I see.
It wasn't the steel. These things are made. Well, those things I think were made with titanium, but like the 737, I know everything there is about that aircraft.
Mark, I did that once and
wings,
once only.
The frame steeling on there, they're actually so pure steel that they're X-ray tested to see if there's any air bubbles whatsoever. They're so strong that it would actually take an in-flight crash into the ground to actually break them off. You could not overstress it. And they're kind of built like a bridge. The engineers designed them like a bridge. They're designed to flex and bend. That's why, because think about it, when you hit lots of turbulence and you're doing 300 knots and you drop 20 feet all of a sudden, then hit solid air, it's almost like hitting, water or something, a really hard surface. That doesn't even overstress the wings. So you got to really understand how strong those things are.
Right. No, I knew that part. I thought with enough, you might be able to, but that makes more sense. Oh, like dropping a piano.
But with that aircraft that you're talking
Holy
about...
crap. What's with all the...
That is because they had, I don't know if they were...
I just belly landed.
They were kind of like
You
sockets.
forgot your gears.
I did that with the last.
I totally did.
I actually put the gears down, but it didn't render, and I was just like, "Oh, fail."
I hit G on my keyboard. So you can hit G to bring them up, but you have to hit Control G to bring them down. And whoops. So yeah, there just might or might not be a G58 sitting in the runway. I can neither confirm nor deny, but anybody watching the stream, they can confirm it.
Well, just put your gears down and hit the key Y twice, and then you'll be up and running again.
Really?
We need a dustpan on.
Oh, hey, it did.
4.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I didn't know about the that Y trick.
Yeah, if I do the racing in Australia with the polygon things, you crash a lot, so you don't have to go all the way back to the airport to start up again, so just press Y.
Oh, I can't get the engine to start, though. Is the fuel turned off? No. Nah, she still won't start.
Yeah, it's like cold and dark. You do have to start it up again, I guess.
I'm trying here. Let me see here. Everything's on. Batteries are on. Alternator's on. Somebody just flew through me. That was weird.
Ranger, did you say you were a paratrooper and a ranger?
Why is Saloon?
Yeah, that's part of your requirement to be a ranger.
For our rangers school.
You know, back in the day, the 737 had a defect, which was a hydraulic rudder mechanism that would control when you push on the pedals. It would send fluid through this little baffle thing to activate the rudders. And there was a defect. They didn't know at the time, but they were investigating because it was crashes because planes just diving into the ground all of a sudden. What would happen was the way the servos worked, it would accidentally
there's a way to repair
have
the
a
plane.
malfunction, and when you hit right rudder, it would give you left rudder, full rudder, and it would get stuck there.
Yeah, because the servo would jump out of the. It would be dislodged. Like, is that the thing?
Right, and there's two sides, so it's the left and the right. The left side puts the left rudder fluid through, the right side puts the right rudder. And what happens is it gets stuck in one position, and even though if you hit the right rudder, it would
trying to do
move
the
to
auto
the
start
left instead, and it would actually get stuck there. They found that out after a while. It took them a couple years or something, but they figured it out. But I was actually, to make a long story short, I was actually flying an aircraft.
God, tow truck. I'm gonna need a lot more tow truck, man. This thing's like hose. We'll get to see all the other ones come in, but
that was, yeah. When you think back at it.
All right, real quick, guys. So it is time for me to call it a day. Anyway, I had a great time flying with all of you guys tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Anyone who was interested, guys, we will be back again with another group flight next Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to join our Discord, guys. There's you can find the link in pretty much all of our videos. So be sure to join that, guys. And as always, have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a good night,
all right,
guys.
remember, Mike.
Yeah.
Do
Thank
the
you.
self-loaded cargo review.
Will do.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good belly landing, though, wasn't it? Nate S in our chat just said that was a good belly landing, though.
See you later, Mike.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Mike,
folks.
where do I post
Thanks
that?
for Bye-bye.
15 video.
If you can just throw it anywhere in the Discord chat. Are you a part of the Discord chat?
I'm not sure.
Are you on our Discord? Oh yeah, you have to be. You're chatting.
Yeah.
So you can put it MFS 2020 chat wherever.
Roger.
Yeah, I just clicked on it from the YouTube channel, and it would open.
All right,
up
guys.
my,
Thank you very much, Rick.
Discord.
Yes, it was.
There I
You guys
was.
take care. We will